And that's 1 minute of before times. You know, these videos always get pegged for ad suitability anyway, so I don't know if I have to continue the before times go. But I do like the before times period to try and smooth everything out. Anyway, hi everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Shadowbringers arc currently. Shall commence the logging in. It's my chair catching on my freaking clear plastic mat. Ugh, okay. Alright, we're going in. So, hello, hi everybody. We're going in. As you can tell by the title of the stream, it's very straightforward. We will attempt to be clearing, and we'll definitely be starting patch 5.3 tonight. We do still have to get through 5.2, but Loth did the math off stream, and it's like 2 or 3 quests and a duty in there to actually clear. So we're pretty close to that, and then we can start the process. Wow, this is a great shot of just me in the trees. Before I hop in the VC, as I clear away these notifications, you will see that there is a quest for the second Nier raid, just to keep everybody who's like following along at home. You know, I know some people are watching the backlog and stuff, or catch these later. Yeah, I'm not doing the Nier raids on stream. I asked about this with the guys, and Lucky's thought that was kind of concurred by the others was that they're kind of long, and having done one and done the lead up to get to the second one, yeah, they're like at least, if not more so, and I would say probably more so, as mechanically, you know, complex and nut busty as the Ivalice raids, and also have just as many cutscenes between each raid. But also, I don't know if this is like Yoko Taro's ludonarrative, you know, switcheroo, or just it fits the tone of the writing and the 14 team got it, but never before have I had to do a raid where I had to go back to the raid map after I cleared it twice without fast travel or mounts, and like to walk to almost the end of the raid zone to do like the interim quests, and that's twice in the break between raid 1 and raid 2. So like, yeah, it's lengthy, it's complicated, and I'm sure you'd love to hear us yell and scream, but you'll get those streams anyway. So we're doing those off stream. We still haven't done any Eden yet, obviously, because I'm like trying to catch up on the main plot, so we can just do all those in one chunk, and we'll have a good time. And that's all you really need to know about there. Let me get in the VC. Sorry, I tapped over to Crow General, and I see Loth suffering from success, as they say.
Hello.
Hi.
Quickly, scamper. No one actually made
Forgot how loud the crystallarium is. I don't know where the Crystal Exarch keeps the orchestra, but they're really playing us out.
Got my samurai to 80 today, so that's fun.
I'm working on that as well.
Not sure what class. I guess we'll have a machinist next. For my
Oh no! Omega teleported me.
I'm going to the Ando Cups where I gotta go. Oh, I will show the people at home, though. I actually got one piece of gear from the Nier raid that wasn't scooped up by other people.
The One Piece.
Quiet you. So my Dragoon is now...
For once I held it back, no one else had to.
is now most of the Tombstone gear, but I didn't buy the helmet yet just because it's pointless to buy helmets for Dragoon anyway for me.
I do like that Dragoon Dragoon weapon. That is just a spike, just a spike ball.
Yeah, no, it's that Crippler gear is pretty good, but oh boy, sorry. It's of course on Final Fantasy XIV. This controller, which has been very good, takes exactly this time to get sticky on the camera stick, hugging the right.
I didn't realize you were doing those off camera.
I explained it as a whole thing before we got started.
Yeah, I think it was also mentioned in like a text chat at some point. People were just like, "Hey, we're doing a thing," and it's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I've talked about it before, but yes.
Yeah, I missed it.
Well, I've only done one. You know, again, if you look at the stream, you can see I have the next one queued, but we're not doing that because the other stuff will be long enough. It's really, it's
I
not
tried to
a
give-
tactical difference, but it's really
I tried to
good.
make a quick estimation of like how I think 5.3 is and why there is a point you should not stop.
I'm going to talk
Unless
to
he
you
hasn't seen that.
Fishman.
I guess I'll just have to throw myself into the first near tier and see what happens. So if you guys do more, I can join in.
It's fun.
I just ignored it for the longest time because I didn't really care about near.
Right, we still got that to do.
Also, while it seems a little weird to think that, because sorry. Hold on, chat. I've once again tried to move my microphone like 2 micro inches over, and the thing has popped loose, so I have to mute and hold on.
At least it isn't killing our ears this time.
Yeah.
But jokes aside, nah, Visper, you get to the near raids in your own time.
Well, if I know you guys are probably going to end up doing more, I might as well throw myself into that first tier.
I just hope you're prepared for the final raid. Lucky will be screaming.
I mean,
Sorry,
I
you're
have
saying
seen-
things that I need to respond to, Loth. Well, I can't do that. I'm holding my microphone like I'm a TV presenter right now. Lucky will scream regardless.
True.
I do vaguely remember seeing bits of the near raids, so I'm not going in blind, but I also have no clue what I'm getting myself into.
Don't think I've done
So,
the
yes.
third one more than once.
Lucky will scream, but also mostly about, proper near and Dragon God things.
I keep getting Puppet's Bunker in roulette. I'm sick of it.
Ah, yes, the second raid.
Oh boy, the second raid. Yeah, I really don't think I've done the third one more than the first time.
I love the third raid. I hate getting it.
That is fair.
It takes a while. I honestly think it takes longer than the current raid stuff to do.
I mean, I just did the first alliance
Okay.
raid of...
Hopefully we haven't
Endwalker.
fucked anything up, as I had to unplug my mic and replug it to get the fucking cords good. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, John at Dawn.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm-
Sorry, I just looked at chat.
I'm glad
Thanks.
I got a super chat while you guys luckily cannot see me fucking fumble around like a bozo with my mic arm. And now I have to put my pop filter back on very delicately so I don't, like, pop the plastic, out of shape again.
Your pop filter.
Yeah, I have a pop filter. I gotta pop it back on. That's why
Yeah.
I call it pop filter. Also, so you
I-
don't
it's just,
hear me pop my plosives.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
I took it off so you could, do the thing there.
I'm deaf. I can't hear a difference.
I can hear the difference when I'm recording Let's Like FGO, which is primarily why I have a pop filter.
All right.
I
as long
can
as you
hear it
know.
despite being deaf. It's odd.
None of you are deaf.
what?
Nice try.
Quiet, you.
Okay, alright. God, I was gonna have a train of thought, and then I completely lost it while I was trying to make sure that I sound good for the internet, because I can't. It's like the one time I don't actually hear myself.
Hey, Loth, is there an airship that can take me to Radzatan?
Just teleport.
I haven't gotten that far.
I believe the boat for it is either at Charlian or in a. Can you take a boat to it? I can't.
I don't
Well,
know.
I specifically need to go to Radzatan even though I don't have it.
Oh, that's. Is it a quest thing?
I'm going to Palakistan next. But I teleported away. For it to do something else. Now I need to go
Before
back.
tuning to anything there?
Well, to be
I was
fair,
in the middle of the quest line and I had to do something else.
Wait, I will DM you where to go. I think there's. Are you still in like storyline stuff?
The storyline, yes.
Hello, Aaron. I believe there is someone you talked to at the place before you teleported there.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me try that.
It should be when you're at the Aetherite. I think it's northwest, basically, like that. There should be a little like it's Kite, whatever her name is. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, like that little building like northwest in between two other buildings. You can run in there.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. This is at
The other hub.
Yeah, this boost on motion on this.
okay, the other hub. I'll give that a shot. Thank you.
I don't know if I've ever met someone who doesn't immediately touch the magic rock.
We don't make
I will
Yes.
literally, you guys have seen me on stream. I will literally run away from the Scions to go touch the rock rather than talk to them first and have them move me somewhere else.
Shout out to
I
the
think
first
the
time I
pop-
went to
I-
the stereo where they tried it. It didn't work.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where I'm in the middle of the crystallite that unlocks the Aetherite there.
Also, hey, so if I can just say one thing. I was going to mention this earlier. This is our first stream we're doing after the Tokyo Fan Fest. That seems wild, because I know that was only this weekend, but it also seems like forever ago, because that was 2 hours of packed keynote. But dear Yoshi P and CBU3, if you're listening, don't do that shit anymore. Stop it. Just have the Aetherite not fucking exist. Like, hide it from me like you do with the House of the First or whatever. Don't put crystals I can't touch. It's really annoying. It's like already enough of a pain in the butt to unlock flying everywhere. Teleports are important.
Well, it's funny. It's funny too how like it doesn't tell you until after you try to attune to it. Oh, you can't attune to this one yet.
Yeah, you gotta go through the entire bar. Oh, Lucky is online, and we have company votes. Cool. Well, that'll make your teleports cheaper.
Watching the stream, it's like, let's see if Mega's doing stuff with the amount, though, right?
Yep.
Line running on the elephant.
I mentioned that when I... Oh, hold on. Excuse me. There's a guy who's trying to fucking stab me. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to touch a bag.
I believe if you mentioned it in the before times, I think Caesar was here.
No, I mentioned it just now when I jumped it out, but we were having a different conversation. Where, yeah, I said that I hadn't shown it on stream yet, I don't think.
Are you guys hearing that bird?
Yes.
A little.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
We're all being so pleasant. Is weak point. But yeah, this is the first stream after the Tokyo Fan Fest, so we've seen, you know, full Dawn Trail trailer, Pictomancer reveal.
I'm legitimately surprised that Kryl is real. That was not on my bingo card. I just assumed it was gonna be a running joke at this point.
No, it's
Was it a running joke?
It's finally Kryl's time.
I mean, to me, it was a running joke because because of how often she was prevalent in the story, but they always found a way to make sure she didn't show up for combat because she didn't have a class.
Not that that's really an excuse once they started doing duty support stuff. You know, there's lots of people with made-up classes. But
Well, the other there may be made up classes, but they're still very clearly based off a class we play.
yeah.
For the most part.
Then I feel her in any duty.
Yeah, I remember vividly in Stormbringers, if you're playing a healer during the point where the Alamegan or not where Rogos Reach is raided, she's like, "Don't just stand there, dumbass, help me heal."
Yeah, that was a nice moment because I was playing White Mage at the time. She's like, hey, get over here.
Yeah, that's the thing that she'll.
Thanks for the story for acknowledging.
But it is kind of, you know, funny to. See, you're going. Sorry. sorry. The game is confusing me for no fucking reason. What the fuck am I doing here, guys? Retrieve the livers. I don't... I missed the one dialogue box that explained this. Where the...
Mitchell, you're killing quest enemies, but I don't remember which one.
Well, I don't
You
think...
should be
I
able to
don't
check-
think I'm killing quest enemies because there's no quest enemy markers on my map to murder.
You should be able to reread
Oh,
what
well, I
the
think-
7 events in the event chat.
That's a pain on controller, though.
There it is. There's something sparkly.
Yeah, but that's nothing. I keep touching these boxes and they're not filled with livers. Is there a hidden liver block somewhere? I thought it would be the clammy one. This is another thing I mean, we're not gonna, because it's practically a joke at this point. The dumb bullshit you do for everybody. And we're going to a new continent so there'll be no new bullshit. No, that doesn't have it either. No, that leads out of the cave.
No matter how famous you get, you will still have to do dumb bullshit to people.
Yeah, this is the part, and I'm glad that, like, 14 doesn't do it a lot, though those were all the roughest parts of AAR, but, like, this is the reason why I've never put as many hours into an MMO as I have as 14, because this shit, that's all the way over here, God. This is the stuff that I do not like in this kind of game design. Why is there a cutscene in the liver bag?
Kill four boars for me, traveler.
At the very least, that I can, like, engage with the combat stuff. It's a lot of the like, you know, weird touch this, do that, and I'm like, what are we doing? Huh? And the game's just not like, why are we obfuscating what should be a relatively simple task? I'm gonna see if Thancred does have anything interesting to say. He's talking about how they do have vegetables, which is weird.
The vegetables?
They have vegetables and they like fruit.
And I get that we used to be underwater, so that's, like, strange they have produce, but I don't know. I feel like game we could have... I don't actually, you know, that's something I'm interested to learn more about. I don't actually know, like, how we design, like, the pacing of patches. Like, do they have, like, a minimum amount of hours or, like, quest objective beats they want to hit? And so they're, like, sometimes they're, like, shit, we could just answer this in a cutscene, but, like, then we'd have the player sitting somewhere for, like, 30 minutes without walking around. And we don't want to give them the cutscene warning.
There's definitely some general stopgap they have for like patch content. Like it's generally like point 1 and point 2, like point 1 and point 2 are usually a bit more loose, but like we mentioned, point 3 is generally the one where things start happening. In terms of like it's the big setup to point 4 and sometimes point 5 that are like the big payoffs.
And those are
Or kind of like a continuation. Yeah.
Though that's been
and
talked
like
about a bit of. And Endwalker has a really long patch tail.
Yeah.
Which the 5.5 part 2 or whatever is coming soon, actually, like in a week from now. And you're gonna get to meet
I'm
Uklamat.
excited for that, just to have stuff to do.
Yeah.
Is it the 16th?
Yes, the 16th. They're going to have 24-hour maintenance ahead of time, so everybody be aware. Because at that same time, they're also going to replace and upgrade all of the Japan data center's machines. Yep. So it is going to be a long maintenance, but you will get to finally meet our first, you know, female Hrothgar character, Uklamat, who's going to be a big NPC for Dawn Trail. So it's, you know, that part of the patch cycle.
I know she was technically in a cutscene before, but it was only her lower half. They just had the top half of her just cut off. So
Yeah,
that
they hid her. She even has her like one voice line in the trailer is even in, you know, earlier versions. It's just they didn't show her until the final version. Same with like hiding, you know, Creel.
Look, the female Hrothgar just need a little more time in the oven before they could finish them.
I mean,
it was very
Which
not
is why
that we
hats
should-
aren't coming until the patch contents.
Probably. It is interesting to see kind of people's reactions, because I know some people who were like, I need them to be more cat. We're a little disappointed by the cinematic trailer, because in the cinematic trailer, Uklamat has like a very, you know, I mean, she still clearly got a cat face, but also, like, I feel like she has big anime eyes, too.
Yeah, she looks slightly off in that trailer. Right
Yeah, but that's not uncommon with the full render trailers for 14. The actual trailer they showed later of just, like, different animations and facial styles does look like there's going to be a few different options. Like, they showed a range of faces, so you can go a little more humanoid or a little more cat-like. Some people
Sorry, I
are
just
still
realized-
disappointed that male Hrothgars male Hrothgars are so like big and hunchy, and then female Hrothgars have like normal spines and shoulders.
I do hope they eventually fix male Hrothgar's spines.
So this entire time I've been talking and saying stuff, but thanks to that bird from earlier, I've been muted this entire time.
I ain't done the move. What were we talking about?
Yeah,
Let me know.
I was just basically just agreeing with you, and also I think commenting on what like Caesar and Vesper was saying. I was like, man, they're ignoring me again.
No, this was your own fault. But yeah,
This
Vesper's
is the hell of
posted
your own making.
Vesper's
It
posted the
is.
screen cap in the Crow Journal. So yeah, you can see they have a few different facial variations.
I mean, I personally dig it. I like it. I'm definitely like if we weren't already getting a Fantasia, I was gonna use what I had with the one I had synced
Wait.
up.
Guys, you know what this means? I can't wait because they are not like male Hrothgar. They are more quote unquote, live and all that. All the Khajiit names.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I've seen a few of the memes.
Vegeta has wares. You have coin.
I do apologize if I seem agitated at any point. For some reason, the weather has caused me to sweat and also caused that to also make me want to rapidly itch my body. So it's a
You're
fun
in the
time.
warp zone. It's hot.
Sometimes it be that way.
I
It's
It
can't
looked like you were stuck in it.
I can't lie on my back properly. Like that's one of the reasons I couldn't fall asleep, because it's like, I'm lying on my back. It feels like not hot, but like as if it was sunburnt. Ugh. But not sunburnt. Why was I built with specs to not handle heat, but I spawned in Australia?
That's a great question.
Blame
And then, you know what? I'm the same, and I think you've mentioned before that you're also half Filipino, so it's like, heritage-wise, we're from tropical areas.
Heritage-wise, I should be built for this. Or at least partially built for this.
You came out the other one with -1 heat resistance apparently.
Yeah,
Instead of
it's
being
cold.
half,
It's
I'm
cold
like
here. Funnily enough, Loth, I also
90% Australian.
didn't sleep good last night, and I'm not having a problem with it because I'm like sitting in a different posture. I'm leaned back, but up until stream, my back was actually kind of bothering me because I had shitty sleep posture last night under all my blankets because it's freaking cold here still. It's 46 degrees outside right now, and keep in mind I live in central Florida, on the Gulf of the Mexico.
There
We're
we go.
talking about walking on wild weather here.
Yep.
Yeah, how are you doing, Mr. Northwest? I almost said it wrong. I started saying Northwest. I was like, wait, is that right? No, that's correct me.
Yeah, no, you can call me Mr. PNW. No, we're actually probably expecting snow, the first snow of the year coming up. We've actually been having windstorms, like really bad
Oh
windstorms.
yeah, so have we down here.
Yeah. Like, enough that, branches are flying around, power's getting taken out, this stuff. But most people
The
are
usual.
concerned most people are concerned about that. We'll probably get maybe a couple days of snow. Actually, it's supposed to start tomorrow. So people are like, oh my god, it's gonna snow. And, people are excited or worried and all that crazy stuff. I'm just like, meh. I did come in at the part talking about temperatures. Like, usually, like, I can't handle, like, extreme hots or extreme colds, but as long as we're, like, above freezing and not, like, oh god, what is about? I think I'm usually fine up to like 70 degrees, like without having to do anything crazy. Usually I'm fine.
So just quickly, two things. One, it's like legitimately, I was so fucked up this morning that like at 7 a.m. I just called up my mom and just be like, "Can I borrow money to get a coffee? because I feel like I need a pick-me-up right now, and just stumbled my way to get a coffee. And even then, that was like a trip, because I'm just like, yeah, can I get this? Can I have it not be
Loft keeps
hot?
spending money, so I'm just like, I have his address now. Once I actually start sending him, I'm just gonna start sending him shit like a coffee maker or something. Like, stop
I have
spending
no
money.
room for that.
Make room.
The other thing is, for some reason, for me, it's like, oh, it's 24 degrees. That's room temperature in Celsius. That's too hot. 22 degrees is cold. And I don't
It can be
understand
like
how
this
this works for me.
Man, I do love that image of the lower half of the cat mom that existed in a cutscene.
You know what that is? That's just when they showed the top half of what's it, the parents from Town Chicken.
So funny, that's like they had to make sure that all the hackers and modders couldn't find out what they were doing ahead of time, so they just lopped off her top half.
You know, just hiding stuff, normal tricks. But yeah, so we got confirmation of Pictomancer as the caster class. I like the VFX, but I am now, since it was not a Geomancer or Green Mage, or some unholy combination of the two. Though I guess like Green Mage, there will probably be some weird little tiny arrays to wear as Pictomancer.
Would that be Greenomancer?
Possibly, sure. That's when we get to that's the next X pack after Dawn Trail, when we get to go to Final Fantasy California exactly and settle it, and we can unlock the big green. But I'm definitely gonna go ham as Viper for Dawn Trail.
I want to
I'm
have
not
some fun with it.
excited about Pictomancer as I was originally for like Green Mountain, but I am gonna still get through it. I gotta rev my magical DPS.
I'm interested in the new limited job as well. They announced Beastmaster.
Yeah, they said it's Beastmaster
I'll
for
be
sure.
Also, hello. Loft, do you have a rice cooker?
The questions we ask.
Just because I'm Filipino,
Sprinted between cutscenes.
I swear
I
to
have a rice
fuck.
cooker, dude. I have a rice cooker myself. I'm asking you, do you just have one?
No, I don't.
Note to self:
Okay.
get Loth a rice cooker.
Alright, Loft, give me your address. I'll send you a rice cooker.
$30 on
Loth, do you have
Amazon.
a... no, not even as a joke. I can't say that with a straight face. I was going to ask Loth if he has a quesadilla maker. But I know he doesn't.
Jesus Christ,
I know he
no!
wouldn't.
Why?
So you can make
Calzone maker.
quesadillas.
No, a
Come on.
panini press.
But do you own an air fryer?
He definitely doesn't own
No,
it. Listen,
no,
air fryers
no.
are big, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get Loth an air fryer.
Okay, listen.
That'd be too
Lucky and
much.
I will slowly give you a kitchen you could sustain yourself with.
I'm looking at the no bench space I have, and also no cupboard space.
Why do you have no bench or cupboard space?
It's a tiny kitchenette. Remember, I live in a studio apartment.
I'll send you some shelves.
Where are you going to put them?
Actually,
On the
if he's in,
wall.
I don't know. Then I don't know Loth's studio agreement. He might not be allowed to put things on walls.
Just ship them a box, probably bigger than the whole apartment.
The
All right, what gets the
Okay.
loft first? Axis rice cooker or Lucky Switch?
Ooh,
The-
it's
the
a race now.
the Switch will arrive next year.
I need to buy the rice cooker first.
Well,
Meanwhile, we're on
Actually, I'll just
Chase.
buy it.
Step, step,
on
wonder,
Amazon
I'm
Ready
also
to
curious, can I just put that into Amazon?
You know,
I
just
mean,
want the
yes,
Amazon?
actually. No,
I-
like,
I
you
would-
can just
I
tell
would
Amazon
actually-
to deliver shit anywhere.
I would not, despite how like generous it is, I would not want to accept these.
Meanwhile, Ariante walks
Well,
on.
too bad. I've been telling you to stop spending money on such ancillary things when you get so much cheaper to do it yourself. The person who constantly forgets and never has enough money to pay his bills.
It's not that I forget; it's just that like it happens at inopportune times.
Good old thanker. Turns out Oriange is not Jesus Christ after all.
That man has done so much just to avoid learning how to swim.
Some people don't have the right muscles for it.
Walk on water rather than swim.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. While it does often shock me when I hear about people who are like adults, you know, my age who don't know how to swim, I don't actually like. My parents just did the thing where they, you know, had me learn how to swim. Like they put me in oceans and pools, and I figured it out. like it's been many years, you know, off and on since I swam, so like my swimming form is shit now, but like I don't think I could reverse engineer how to learn to swim. It's just something that I picked up, and I'm like, shit, dude, I don't know. You just get in the water and you kind of kick a little. Maybe you use your arms if you need to.
I didn't grow up around that much like big pools or anything, so I never actually learned how to swim.
Fucking love just driving in the fucking game with the
Yeah,
car.
I came back in the car. No, the quick question. I know Omega may not be able to answer this because homeschooling, but did you guys ever have swimming lessons when you were at school?
No.
Yes.
Nope.
It was
Nope.
one semester in high school for me.
Our school didn't have a pool.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
like,
up to
well,
third
my
grade.
Then again, I went to a private school.
I didn't have a pool at school till I reached high school, and I knew how to swim by then. I learned how to swim a long time ago because my mom threw me in the deep end of the pool and said, "Fucking swim."
Sink or swim, bitch.
That tracks your life.
My-
That tracks
my-
a lot of your stories about your family.
My parents were not that hands-off about it, but I think it was a similar experience. Remember, I'm the youngest of 5, so, like, by the time
Oh
you
my
get down the
God.
line to me, there's just some, like, listen, kids are fucking rubber. You'll be all right. Are you
That's
bleeding?
right.
Did you break a bone? Nah.
I
you'll
forget.
live.
Omega knows my pain about being the youngest of 5.
Yeah. Though I
Then again, I
think
have
yours
to
are a little closer together, especially because you have a twin.
Is it
I have a
not true that
twin,
kids can
and
just
then
regenerate?
going up from that is 5 years, 4 years, and then 5 years again.
I believe
So my-
the gap between me and my closest is like 6 or 7 years.
Jeez.
Is it half true that kids will just regenerate from anything except extreme displacements up to like age 10?
I mean, just think of them as Time Lords. They'll come back somehow.
I mean, you don't like literally regenerate, but like you literally have, you know, less bones as a kid, or even more bones,
There's
but they
less of
fuse.
you to regenerate.
You have less teeth,
but,
that's for sure. You get more teeth as an adult.
The weird thing I was bringing the whole
You definitely have more
swimming
cartilage.
lessons up for was you mentioning swimming just brought back like a memory of like, yes, okay class, for next swimming lesson, bring some spare clothes. You don't mind getting wet. We're gonna teach you how to swim in case your boat fucking capsizes or something and you're wearing clothes.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm pretty
Learn
sure when I
to
was
tread water in heavy outfits.
despite the fact that I did go to like public schools in kindergartens in, you know, in some early years that might be important to it, one of which was on Guam, which is an island. I don't think any of the schools like tried to do any kind of like swim prep. Maybe at summer camp? I don't but I've done some summer camp stuff that, like, admittedly, you know, we were accompanied by counselors and stuff, but thinking back, it's kind of wild. Like, I went to some summer camp activities around Biscayne Bay, which is a pretty big bay in Florida. They just put us, when we're, like, 9 or 10 years old, fucking 2 kids and a counselor in, like, a canoe, and are like, okay, you're rowing now in the bay. And it's just like, man, like, we were all fine, but, like, that seems like that's something that could have gone wrong real quick. I don't even know if all of us knew how to swim, and they're just fucking putting us in, you know, canoes.
I think there's a horror movie based on that. I think it's called Friday the 13th.
No, that involves a lake. Also, we were 10 years old,
Yeah.
so nobody was doing drugs or having the sex.
I mean, Jason drowned as a kid.
It's
That's
like
true.
12 or something.
But he drowned while the camp counselors were banging.
But he came back.
He
But he
did
came
indeed
back.
come back. Many times.
And then he got killed, and he came back.
But he got better.
Then he went to space.
And you went to hell.
Space!
And then he took on Manhattan.
I was actually going to say something else as a gag, but I realized that spoils the twist of the first Friday the 13th, and I'm like, do I want to do that? Just casually
I
WC?
remember hearing about that twist of the first movie. I was like, oh, that's neat.
I don't know if I want to
spoil
ruin
this.
the magic of old school B movies for chat.
Yeah.
We're just out here fucking talking to whales.
It was fun, well, though.
I mean, he is. Yes. He's cool, but right now he's still pretending to be an island.
Oh my god, I just pan up and just see fucking Lucky spraying everywhere.
I'll
Yeah,
spray
have
on
you.
you.
Ever, like, have you ever considered that?
Oh yeah, remember
actually
this one? I love this one.
It's just an island shaped like a whale.
I mean, I know, but like when he's not moving, he's just an island. He does apparently have a barnacle problem, though, so I'll solve that for him.
Nah. See, someone else has picked up the wind up son of this. Oh my god, it's a fucking motorbike.
Oh, I will say
Oh,
I
okay,
didn't
I'm
get a lot of the gear drops from doing the first near raid, but I was very lucky and I did secure both the pod mount and minion.
I don't think. No, you mean both minions. You can't get the pod mount from the near
Oh,
raids.
is it two? I thought it was separate. Maybe it's the white and black minion.
Yeah, you get the pods from the near game, near automata game.
That's cool. Like,
Thanks for
I
the
love
upscript,
Satis.
Lucky.
Oh hey, Ark, you actually did all of Mount Rokon? Holy
Yes.
shit. Nice.
I'm just wondering, in that thing, are you actually like? Okay, you are partially on its tongue in there. Gotta enjoy creative yokais.
I'm gonna say that looks like a very uncomfortable seating arrangement.
That happens a lot with
There's a
me.
lot of room in there.
Speaking of
What
speaking
you
about
don't see
Rokon,
is that
I will
architect
say
is being digested.
Oh god.
I
what-
very much
sorry, go
hate
ahead.
the samurai boss in that dungeon.
What I was gonna say is I just had a dreadful realization. What mount are we gonna get for like capturing all Beastmaster pets? Like, there's the mount for blue magic.
Well,
I wonder if they'll give you a signature pet at certain thresholds.
Well, it's usually completing a bunch of actual content, not necessarily getting you stuff as mage that unlocks the mount. So it's a matter of
I'm
having to
racking my
run through
brain
everything.
here.
Well, are we actually doing it in here as we run around in our front yard?
No.
I am just waiting for Omega to unlock the thing.
I'm gonna be joining for that too.
I'm an idiot. Who the fuck is Ryler
Yeah,
or
I
Chief?
noticed them too. Who the hell?
They're my
Oh, that's-
friends, so I know
it's
them.
Robin.
But it's Robin. Okay.
Because it's a liar.
Ah, that's right.
Sorry, I only just now looked over at what Robin said. I've been on a few boats. One of them I slept on overnight because, for some reason, we went to different islands when we went to the Philippines, and it's like, quickly sleep in this double bunk bed. Just don't like shoot up in bed. If you're on the top bunk, you'll fucking smash your head.
Man,
Cabins are small.
you don't understand. When I was in the Navy, we would sleep in fucking dormitories that were like 3 bunks high. It was literally a fucking coffin. Everyone had a coffin. You would have like 1.5 feet to squeeze into. And I always had the top one, so I always had to do a pull-up to get into bed and just kind of myself in every night.
Was it because you were the tallest?
I don't know, actually.
As Miss Fujo and a few other people who have been to the Philippines might be able to say, the Philippines in 2004 was a weird place.
Oh, perfect.
I had a really hard think about 2004 in general.
Yeah?
What was I doing in
I don't have
2004?
good memories of that time period.
Like, I'm almost fucking 29. That's a scary thought.
Oh, just wait till you hit 35.
I was about to say I don't want to hear it.
You have to start
I-
making daily toughness checks.
I turned. God, it does kind of feel like that sometimes. I just talked about how my upper back is sore for no easily discernible reason.
You wake up,
getting
you
better
fail
as
the
I'm sitting
Constitution
back.
save.
Yeah, I'm 31 now. It's like a 30, but they added another 1 on it just to embarrass me more, and it's not gonna get any better.
I think that's the youngest one here.
Take care of your skin, buddy.
Am I? That feels weird.
I'm 25.
Wait, is Vesper younger than Axe? I thought Axe was the babyest boy here.
It's been a few years since we had that question. Where am I going?
I mean, I turn 26 next month.
Yeah,
Never
so
mind
you're,
that, I
that's
guess.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
never
you're about
mind.
the same age.
I thought there was I was mistaken.
Yeah, I'm definitely the youngest one here.
Oh no.
Oh, so you like 23, 22?
I'm 41.
Yeah, I think Aaron is genuinely the oldest person in the entire Discord.
Which is funny because when I talk to Aaron, I'm like, yeah, he's about the same age. It's like, nope.
saying about
Yeah,
No,
that just,
like-
that just
like, I
means you're an
always-
old man at heart, Loth.
I've actually been told I'm an old soul. Even when I was a child, I liked a lot of old things.
Listen,
I-
in about 2 days, I turned 23.
Oh, you
Oh,
poor
happy
Bobby.
early birthday.
Tiny
Oh.
baby child.
No, let's not get ageist in the fucking chat. I'm in
It's
the
like-
call. That's rude.
It's all been 10 years of each other, so it's not that
Just
Listen,
think
all
about
of
it
us
now.
can legally vote and can drink in our naturalized nations.
bad. And all of us but Caesar can rent a car.
Yeah, but being able to drive it is a different matter, Bucko. I don't have my license.
but it's just for 25 is the oldest you to be.
I mean, I think
not
you
under
can-
the requirements.
I think you, yeah. I think that's a wild one too. I mean, I don't
look,
actually,
I
I
had
don't
to think of
actually
something.
know, especially because I don't. I'm gonna guess that like a lot of travel industries, the rental car industry's not doing so hot right now. I don't know if
Yeah.
they actually stop you from renting a car if you're under 25. It's just that it's much more expensive. Uh-oh. Weird background characters
Also-
spreading around. What the fuck?
I technically have a car. It's just the shittiest car in the world, and I don't drive it willingly.
Just let me just
Cars are
sit
On a
here.
car because cars are nothing but money sinks.
True that.
What is my favorite line from that one Felial Parents episode? It's a screaming metal death trap.
It's a screaming-
This is Screaming Metal Death Trap. I've told this to a lot of people. I don't know about you, but I don't feel comfortable going faster than I can run down the road with a whole bunch of other things going faster than I can run, with some of them maybe not paying as much attention to the road as other people are.
Lucky, unfortunately for me, I live in a place with no public transportation. Everything is like 30 minutes by car away. So,
This is why we need to stop with the fucking, building out in the middle of nowhere situation. It's dumb. There's nothing out there.
listen, I would love to live in a place where I could actually walk or bike to places. That's just not how it works here.
People keep trying to push these weird development plans and then they fail, then you're just left with a fucking gas station town. That's the only way I can think of it. You have like
It's
two
act-
gas stations, like a mini mart around the gas station, then like two suburb complexes around it, and that's it. That's all you have. You have to drive 15 minutes just to go and get to an actual grocery store. I've lived in
Okay,
places like
sounds
that. It was stupid.
Thank
I-
you for
I-
trying to keep giving me a flashback, Lucky, because I remember in my like rural hometown I grew up in, if we were ecstatic when we finally got a fucking bus loop.
Oh my
You almost described the town, just subtract one of the suburbs.
Like, I'm not sure if they've done it yet, but we've got a train station there. They're only just now renovating it. We've had the same old rickety staircase you gotta go up and down to get to the other platform.
So did the staircase
Like I
finally,
enjoy
fall
like
down
I
and kill
enjoy like
somebody?
looking over infrastructure and stuff, and just there's so much sunk cost into poorly developed fucking startup towns that just eventually fail, but people don't want to fucking give up them because like that's where we live. I'm like, no, don't live there.
Sorry, what was that?
Let it
Omega?
die.
Well, I mean, that's the unfortunate nature of like housing displacement and gentrification and stuff is like it all becomes cyclical of like, well, just don't live there, and then it's like, well, where do I live? Because I can't afford to live in somewhere urban because the price of life is fucking stupid because of a whole different problem.
Yeah,
I hate housing
You
markets
just need to
so
live in the
much.
mega cities.
it's
But,
why like people.
Sorry.
The other part that makes it hard getting out is like if you're in the middle of fucking nowhere, who's going to move into the house you're trying to sell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's also true.
Like,
hard to make it back.
like the housing market, everyone talks about like it's awful. It's the reason why, like, even though the place I'm in is technically not the best, I prefer it because my rent is not that bad.
Oh yeah, like well, I don't even have a house. I rent a room. I mean, dude's my best friend, and he will have my back like almost no matter what. But like, no, I spend like $700 a month just to rent a room. Luckily, like I said, this man lets me have the run of house. I'm like, we're decorating, we're getting a tree. I ain't decorated at like the house as I wish, but
You get to pet Buster.
yeah. Actually, where is that dog, Buster?
Earlier, I wanted to say, unfortunately, the place Lucky talked about just makes you think of the term road trip checkpoint and nothing else.
That's a fair point.
That
Also,
is kind of
yeah, that's
some
where
of
I
the
live.
places I'm thinking of that are like that, having driven through them. Thanks,
Listen,
interstates.
The most active
and-
business we have here is a Speedway gas station.
Sounds about right.
But like,
Well, near where I live, there are several towns like that only stay alive because a casino rolls in and goes, "Hey, we can build a giant casino hotel here."
Like,
oh
please,
my
please
god,
do.
I know of so many towns here like that. Fucking here in like Washington State, Red Wing Casino is absolutely one of those. The only reason that there is any sort of economy around that area is just because there's a fucking casino, and I'm just like,
Oh,
ugh.
sorry, I just remembered because like you mentioned poor infrastructure earlier. Do you guys remember when I was posting on the Discord like around Christmas time, like pictures of like it raining and slightly hailing when I was on the way to see family?
Yeah, wasn't your like pictures on the road or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
that day we were worried because the shops we were going to for the Santa photos, there are instances where that like shopping center, the parking lot has flooded.
What?
That is just poor. That is poor drainage planning. What the fuck?
Drainage.
No, it's because the shopping center is near the fucking river.
Poor drainage planning.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, there's an interesting, drainage versus like flood planing. You also need to build up probably in that case. That's like a thing in Florida. Several houses ago now, but at one point my parents did build their own house from scratch, which was cheaper than trying to find a place. This was pre the Great Recession, so everybody was fucking flush with cash. But in Florida, because of these things called hurricanes, and the fact that most of the state is technically under sea level most of the time, you got to build a pretty big house pad, which is just, before you even get to the foundation of concrete, pile 2 or 3 feet of dirt up first, so you don't get flooded out. And I remember, I believe they had to redo the house pad because in the early 2000s, there were some very bad hurricanes that went through the center of Florida. They actually lived long enough to go through the middle. And so lots of houses got obliterated and flooded out. Lots of mobile homes got trashed. That was, I think, the first time everybody yelled at FEMA. Was not the last. But
Wasn't that Katrina?
I mean, Katrina was part of that, but there were a couple that hit Florida before that were. Floridians' relationship with FEMA is different than a lot of other places because
I bet.
we have this shit like every year. So like, it's very interesting living in this state. But so I'm pretty sure my parents literally had to have the house pad like redone and raised like half a foot because the building code literally changed mid-project because of some disasters. That house though never had any problems while we lived there. It was up high.
Share this in Code General, but this is a picture
It's also
that
our first
happened
well
at that
house.
shopping center when it really flooded.
That's depressing.
Oh, yes, I have lived on.
This is the only reason I'm partially glad I live where I do, because there's not really a huge flood risk where I am.
This is what I like about living out in the Pacific Northwest. We were at risk for a moderate amount of things, and one really terrifying thing that just has a really, really low chance of happening. Like, we always have a chance of getting, like, really bad snowstorms. We don't get hurricanes. We do get really bad tropical storms sometimes. They're called, El Nino.
That kind of feel like that builder came out of nowhere. All right, hey, I've unlocked a duty.
Santa Nino.
And then, like, we have earthquakes every once in a while, We get enough rain that sometimes flooding is a problem.
I'm in.
But no, the thing that everyone actually genuinely worries about is one of our fucking volcanoes just suddenly going off.
Yeah, every day we wake up and Mount Rainier rolls a D100, and if it gets the double zeros, then the world ends.
Okay, Omega, what would you like to go as?
I'll probably go as Dragoon or Red, depending on what people are doing. So TPS, I can catch up on those guys.
Oh wait, which duty we doing?
Anamnesis.
Yes.
Oh, Anamnesis. Which one was that?
The other cool jazz.
Oh, other cool. Oh, okay, that one.
Kind of come back to me, but yeah, it's like I was told this
If you
once by
wanna-
someone.
If you want to get into like, sorry to interrupt you there, Axe, but if you want to get in there, Lucky, I can swap.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not. Listen, I'm calling dibs on the Hero's Gauntlet when we do that. That does a bit.
I did too. I've called it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, we're building. I think that'll probably be the original. Not the original 4, but the classic always on 4. But I have one more
the
slot
Void
in the
Crew.
party.
I'd like to get in here now because I know I'm not going to get into that.
All right. Well, then you're in.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say I was told this once about
Okay.
contingencies that they only a contingency is something that you hope exists for the sake of the 2 days of the year that it actually matters, and then other times you ignore it.
Sorry, it
That's a
always
contingency, alright?
always
Yeah,
confuses.
Yeah, no, but yeah.
Well, actually, technically, Omega, it's not wrong. Caesar's a sage, so he's using guns.
That's true, he has a gun. It's just
Listen,
like I
have
said.
a
It's
friend
always so funny to me when I do the ready check, and it's just like, hey, it says we're all red, so let's hope we're not. All right.
Listen, I have a friend who leveled up 3 specific classes: Gunbreaker, Machinist, and Sage.
That's very funny.
Go on, him.
He likes guns.
Gone.
Bullets.
All right, I should go do. I should...
Apologies for
Why?
random talks
Ark is
about
just fucking hiding in the goddamn Hydrenia.
hydration.
I see you.
Yeah, but yeah, apologies for random
just-
talks about Australia
Point.
stuff.
It's fine. We were.
Witness.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of feel like. I mean, I know we were working towards, going even deeper underwater for the thing, but like, I kind of feel like the actual check to unlock the duty came out of nowhere.
I just remember a story about this dungeon. I will tell later.
The depths of Nin's vast is
Yeah, it's kind of like.
I'm gonna go to my island.
Call it
Have fun.
silence, whatever.
Oh shit, I haven't been to my island for a week.
I've been to my island for all
I've been ignoring my island because I've
Well, Yoshi P's not gonna get you by the end. Now, one fun thing about doing this as D&D Dragoon is I have all 3 of my AoE buttons.
Yeah, enjoy it.
to remember what each individual save button does for its benefit. Let's play save.
That is something I will complain about Sage. Like, Sage isn't that tough. The problem is that because they have all their fancy pants Greek names, is whenever I stop playing Sage for like a week and I pick it up again, because it is my highest level healer, I'm like, what the fuck does this do?
Just a bunch of blue and green buttons. I don't know.
Like, I have to just trust in where I put it with my hotbars.
This is why I try to make sure that for the most part my hotbars are set up like very similar, but like between my roles.
Yeah, I try to do some sort of stuff. Dragoon's actually a little different because I have my fucking instance on one side. Normally I'd put like my AoE combo on hotbar 1 over there on the left side, but weaving is
Oh, right,
important.
I'm remembering the first boss of this dungeon. It's a fun one.
What's the thing?
I think you mean
When
you
you
must
see
try
it, I'll
this
tell you.
part.
Let's see
I
what's
feel
going
like
on.
with a cover mechanic. Oh, never mind.
They kind of yeah.
Oh, I think that's another one.
Oh, we got a back press. Nice.
What a good help.
What is it about the ocean? It's jazzy.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's necessarily jazz. I don't think it's the ocean that's jazzy. I think it's, the ancient civilization. Clearly, they were into some jazz.
I was gonna say New Orleans.
No, clearly Emmett Self had this really nice band he remembers from back in the day. He just made sure to recreate that.
Himself left his speaker on
A
down.
long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there was some jazzy music. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh yeah, Jizz.
Wasn't gonna say it, but thank you.
He got
I'll
the
say it.
joke.
Fuck it.
I'm cursed with this
Something about
knowledge, and I
jazz.
hate everyone now.
There's something about jazz that just weirdly feels better than something.
It's a very moody music genre.
I will refrain from my immediate fighting remark.
I was saying that
Almost like
because
some
I
sort
was
of
doing a lot of
moody jazz.
Yeah, there he is.
There's unknown.
So this is the boss I pulled a loss on.
Fuck.
Oh, you did it solo?
Yeah, I'll explain the details afterwards.
Oh boy.
You have to
the
clear
ba-
catharsis.
Fucking bassline's slapping though.
I just now noticed it's got a bunch of Resident Evil eyes on its side.
What are the unknown letters? We're gonna see an exit.
We were just discussing that last time.
Yeah, we gotta
Don't point this way. Not pointing.
point it that way. I got hit like twice with two things.
Like, you have to keep Caesar alive.
Yep. Got infected, right?
Ow, that hurt.
Inscrutable. Okay, I can pick a place to stand. There he is.
Yeah, right
Okay.
here.
Yeah, so hey, guess what?
I forgot there were two.
But
Oh god.
Hot.
Yeah,
Is he actually random, or does he just look at us?
I noticed that there are like a few safe spots. We just happened to go to the one spot.
how both times in a row we did that.
That is a shame. Caesar is dead.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I got Venn diagram. We're
You'll
trying to prove.
have, also, you'll have dots. So.
On one Venn diagram, death. On the other one, death. Between them, double death.
Well, I might have
goblins.
survived one of them.
In the middle, it just grabs the death to not save you from being.
Hey, at least the run back isn't that long from this loss.
Yeah.
Still a walk of shame. Everyone is watching you from their fucking dorm rooms.
ah, fuck, I'm dead. Loft, don't go to me. Loft, just let me die. No, you stay alive.
Alright, Loft,
I'm
can
gonna
you do
staring
it?
at demons and gonna pick my new AI wife.
Who makes the class of all fucking time?
Treat that shit to me, Mr. Unknown.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should just kill myself because otherwise it's gonna be a long solo fight.
I mean, one of them's almost dead.
The other one isn't.
Yeah.
Pay attention to where the arrow is going to land before we move to its spot.
Spins and spins a lot.
Okay, I should be fine here.
Okay, so if we go to wherever it starts, it won't stop there. Got it. Okay, we'll try and pay closer
Yeah, it
attention.
always goes like 120 degrees, something.
It's a little too specific, I think. Just how many clicks does it do?
Just be
It looks like it
careful.
does at least 2. Before it stops first. Okay, got 1. Now you just have to beat the entire other health bar.
As it gets a damage boost because the other one's dead.
Yeah, it's in rage mode. Oh, there's the dot. The unassumable dot.
If you find me the warrior, little dummy I don't here.
as he gets the stack beat. Hey, Loft, we were in the stack.
So I'm noticing how little damage I'm doing. Should I really just try to outdo this?
I mean, you could
do
try,
like 3% every like 5 seconds.
but I don't know if he'll catch up. But listen, you beat Omega. You can do this.
Okay, game face. But I also do want to make it to be able to finish 5.3. Oh.
I mean, yeah, wants to like do it over, he can.
I mean, I am looking. Well, no. Well, it's not attacking him right now. He's getting a lot of attack, but it does kind of seem like the grind.
It's doable. I think I got to like 3% before I died. But,
Knowing Rocky could definitely do it.
I could, but it's gonna take a while. That's why I'm just like, I'll just kill myself.
Robin's just standing on one of our fucking lion dog statues.
Robin is the lion dog statue.
Well, Robin is a cat girl, so close enough, I guess.
Cat, girl, lion, dog, same thing. Same amount of letters.
Lucky I had to do the mental count. I was like, yes, Caesar is right.
All right, let's do better.
Do it again, but not bad.
Come here, you Resident Evil reject.
I was prepared to just go, whoever I saw.
I appreciate it.
Be in front of him. This happened before the
We're good. Max, I don't need you running into the aliens right now.
Please bring down the health of the other ones, that way we don't have to deal with the damage of them.
Get broken up. I'll let you know what.
Tough boss.
Could always be worse.
That's the achievement you get for doing at the first animal normal raids.
I'm still upset that fucking this year's Heaven's Turns achievement. Next time on Dragon Boat, you motherfuckers.
They knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
Good work, everyone. Good work.
Alright, got it. Amazing what a slight buff and remembering how to do my buttons better.
Can I get just a second?
Yep.
Then call for something.
I'll take a breath.
That'll teach you to turn some weird girl's dad into Entei.
Also, I've just looked back over at the screen now and I see the GIF Lucky is chosen for playing Sage. Yeah, I do feel like that sometime. Shit, which button is this? Is this the AoE heal or the single target heal? Or is this the damage reduction? Is this my other single target heal?
Cool tips. Why can't
I'm
you
so
go up
bad at
quicker?
Sage, I don't actually feel like I get the chance to attack very often.
No, that's why I thought Sage was gonna be my healer of choice when it came out, but like, nah. I just like the overwhelming power of White Mage. It's not complex, but you just like, no, heal now. Throw Medica 2 on it and just keep casting Glare.
The Blood Lily does so much work for you.
It really does.
Yeah,
It's
there
like,
we
hey,
go.
look, I do damage for healing.
My weapon should be glowing. At least it is on my screen.
It's glowing
A little bit
nicely.
low, yeah.
We got a lot of people. We should start actually considering tackling the ultimates at some point.
Sorry, man.
We can talk
Oh
about
boy.
it.
Like,
Ultimates
start, like-
will kill me.
It's gonna kill us a lot.
Yeah. I
But we-
remember at some point part of the Growlithe Zen was trying ultimates, and boy did that definitely went.
But,
It went
like,
somewhere.
Ultimates are intense, but they can be pretty fun.
Yeah. Like I said, I never wanted to do it with just random fucking groups, and I didn't want to have to fight with like finding a group that I can play punch slot. And I'm just much more like, no, I'll make my own with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, no, it's a pain in the ass finding static.
Yes, lucky if you weren't gonna say it, I was gonna say it.
That's why I said it, because I wasn't gonna let you get it, Lon.
Yep. You and I know each other a bit too well sometimes. That's a fist puddle.
But with the spare joining us and other people, coming back, it's like, no, we have a fair amount of people. Dallas is supposed to be back and said he'd be back, but I bet he still doesn't have his computer back. I bet.
Even if Dallas had his computer, I bet he's distracted by playing a game from the year 2012 again. No offense to XCOM Enemy Unknown. I fucking love that game. But
I will out Dallas publicly on stream. I see very frequently Dallas is now playing XCOM Enemy Unknown.
it happens a lot.
True.
But yeah, so like even if he does have an actual new computer that can run Final Fantasy 14, I don't know if he's remembered to reinstall it.
So maybe we should just not depend on Dallas for most.
Well, I'm not kicking him out because he's two of the bodies. Dallas is two bodies in the company. I still haven't got rid of his original character. Like, no.
Good old shifting Ash.
Oh god, let's see. When did Shifting Ash Laws log in here? 489 days ago. Dallas hasn't logged in fucking 246.
Also, by the
And
way,
Sunny,
this only happened because Dallas is a fucking weirdo who was like, no, I definitely want to create an alt character to be a Vieira male, rather than just Huff of Fantasia.
Hey, but on the bright side, he'll have two Fantasias very soon.
I think it's because he said he was like an old knowledge and like, wow, and it's like, dude, I feel like you should compare.
I did try to explain to him it's not the same, but he also did just say it's just what he does, and I'm like, okay, you do you, man.
Doctor, just make another account.
No, because Dallas has to actually. Dallas's alt hasn't even cleared AAR because he also refuses to have us help him clear content, or did. Like he was just like, no, I'll just do it with pubs, and it's like, no, Dallas, you don't like that's. How do you think I've made so much progress in like a year and a bit? It's because, whenever there's content to do, I'm like, hello, my friends, who will help me do this content?
Also do your dailies pretty consistently, which is respectable.
That is true. Also, yes, I'm actually pretty good at popping in. All right, so we got a weird guy. Oh, he's got an eye. He's gonna shoot eye lasers at us.
Just look at his name, and you'll probably understand what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Makes me play enough for the game to like get to it and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said. I saw the eyes, and I'm like, oh, okay, hold on. He's gonna be one of those guys.
I think he has a lot of people who help us. Break down that ground for that.
Oh, okay. That kind of
Have the ground again.
Oh.
So it's in the order you put them down. All right.
My brain saw Omega get hit by that, and then it just decided not to move, so I wouldn't get hit by the other one.
Swipe out.
Yep.
Oh, it's just a cone.
It's
Still.
just a cone in front of him.
That was a lot smaller than that.
Especially when it's called like 2K mana.
Yeah, I'm used to these guys having better. On to the hammers.
Between those two places.
I hope he does it in the same order he put him down in.
I'm pretty sure he always
Otherwise, this guy makes no sense. Yeah, move. Eye in. Axe refuses to move in when he starts doing Eye of the Cyclone.
You managed to dodge it though?
Yeah, that second time. That second time you got it.
I'll be honest, I'm pretty absolutely got hit with it.
Bad time to summon the Queen Axe.
Sorry, it was perfect.
You know, people mention rotations. I don't have one.
I mean, I kind of have a rotation, but it's more of a guideline than a set.
Listen, at some point, I'll understand, because you just kind of get into the muscle memory of press these buttons in this order continuously.
Pretty much.
No, but I just go with what feels right at the time.
I pressed Queen button when it's full, okay? I didn't see how much health he didn't have left at the time.
The queen.
That's something I think I've gotten better at, is trying not to, like, blow my cool resources way ahead of time. You know, I realize I'm wasting shit.
If I am a machinist, I will happily let myself waste, like, battery charge just so I can, you know, summon the Queen at the right spot.
But no, I definitely
Oh,
kind of
you guys
like...
are summoning.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna get that stuff.
Farther guy. I think the rotation part, I think it depends on what class you're doing. Like, healers? I don't think I know a healer that has a rotation, because you don't have a lot of, like, damage buttons. You just, when you do damage, you push your damage buttons.
Yeah.
And when you're healing, you push whatever healing button is most appropriate.
Most CS classes have a fairly solidified rotation unless you're dancer.
I mean, I think I like. Yeah, no, it's like. Wow. Actually, I can't fucking talk. I play Summoner, which has been streamlined into the most smooth brain thing there is.
But it's also fun.
It is fun. I love Summoner. But I'm also someone who's been playing Summoner since fucking 2.0. I've seen some shit.
People happy with me making this a big pool?
Sure. You're a big fool.
Thank you.
If you're just gonna do these three?
I don't know.
I gotta drill for this guy.
That's your best summoners. Next time they rework summoner, they're gonna be a tank.
I think we should have a more explicitly casted tank. Like, I know that Paladin and Dark Knight can do some MP stuff, but like, it's not quite the same. I think it would be funny.
Yo, let's get Geomancer fucking casting tank instead of fucking. It'll be a fucking dodge tank.
Oh my god, yes.
Because we have a block tank because actually Paladin is the only one that really benefits from the block mechanic.
Yeah, they have a very high parry rate because of shields.
Isn't there like a parry tank on right now?
I mean, yeah, but it's the parry rate is added by shields instead of blocking.
Yeah.
Also, it'd be very funny, like, because Geomancer's, all about the terrain. Instead of making it based on, like, the actual terrain and weather in game, that would be, like, way too much of a pain in the ass. It's all about, like, setting up fields and areas, on the ground.
Oh, yeah. I think that would actually work really well for things, actually.
Hey, Lucky, can you imagine, trying to do Yumika with that class? Oh, time to kill Luhi! Oh, no.
Oh, no. No, Luigi!
It's time to kill Paz, but I'm only firing wind magic at it.
It'd be interesting to see a thing where basically you put a zone that basically nullifies enemy attacks, like the next 5 enemy hits do not hit you, or something like that.
That'd be a pretty interesting way to do an invul. Because that is Sage's that's basically Sage's LB in PvP is you create an area where attacks that are outside cause no harm, and if enemies are inside the bubble, they take dot damage.
Speaking of the Queen,
Queen.
Queen!
He is. Wait, me.
That's what this is what we like to call a fecund figure.
I think that's an alternate. He's just alternate.
Yep, that's all good. Man, we got 9 people on right now, plus 10 if we add Robin.
I could probably fall asleep.
Yo, you could just add Robin.
Oh, by the way, after custom light some of the vessels without putting out water, stand on it like
Do stand.
Like, you see the 8 vents on the side.
Yeah, I see stuff around.
Yeah, there we go.
I've been playing Blue Mage for like 30 minutes now. I don't know if I like this class still. But I've really just been using one attack.
Blue Mage becomes fun when you get like 80 fucking different abilities and you can do some weird shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with Blue, you
Shade,
build
as
yourself.
I've looked at the spreadsheet of sorts on the weekly, and I'm like, okay, I can't get any of this until like level 30 plus. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm running around.
You need someone to bring you not.
One of my favorite abilities you can get as blue mage is, hey, fight this thing and get really low chances, or kill this one fucking rare, what's the hunt guy that shows up.
Oh yeah,
For the little blink.
Oh yeah, Loom.
I mean, if you wanted to do some dedicated blue stuff, we've done a couple of times where we've just done Blue Man group and like
You want to
grouped up
go
get
south,
stuff.
and then after the hands go, you want to run north.
So this way, okay, yeah.
Ooh, that.
No, that's true. That's okay. I have like multiple selfies. I just need this, lady to show me her ass so I can actually get my dignity.
True north.
You only have 2 charges of that.
Oh, you got more vents. Cover at least some of them.
I remember in that fight, there's a particular time where you don't have to cover a bit because the attack that the queen does will actually hit the dude that comes out of it. And the guy's like, Queen, why?
The queen.
I'm pretty sure that was what Omega just took with that attack.
No, I don't know why I tried to become a form axe, but apparently I was.
You were probably healing him or something.
No, like I was targeting axe, trying to hit him with the tomahawk.
I'm probably not gonna be waiting if I'm needed for anything.
Oh, actually, I should let you do that. My bad.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why you decided to go for an axe.
Actually, no, it probably would have been better because she's got a lot of HP left.
Omega, that's dangerous.
Well, I was just trying not to cross over with you guys.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who approaches?
When is 5.55 part 2 gonna hit?
16th, I believe.
Next week, okay.
Oh, it's Ultra, okay.
I have dungeon thing. Oh, dang.
Wandering
Hey,
in
ooh.
the depths.
I'm not getting that.
I have to pass on this.
You already have it?
No. Insufficient inventory space.
What?
Your hubris.
I don't care.
This is why we clean out our armory chests, guys.
Yep.
No,
And
it's
you know
not
what?
normal.
And you know what? I'm too fucking tired to give a shit, so don't ask me.
What? That's not even outreach, that's just basic inventory.
And now we are in
This
the cube
structure
room.
must have served an important function.
The
And
cube.
here are yet more crystals.
Dark Law.
I too noted the crystal repository on the
Reminds me,
way.
got a
The Benthos
Sleeping
seem to
City of
employ them in their
Hoth the other day
spellcasting.
where everybody was
Oh
very
shit.
chatty.
Why am I being added? What's happening?
In such
oh,
vessels
okay, I
did the ancients preserve concepts.
What?
Ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act that so
What, Law?
great
You gotta be
an
careful
abundance
about poking
should
the drop
reside
bear.
here lendeth credence to its
Where is it? There we go.
Put on my glasses, watch this nuclear explosion.
Mr. Electric, lightning this man. I got you, buddy.
Okay, I didn't actually expect you to. You can untap it, then that's fine. Thank you, though.
It's the lucky of Levin.
Quite fond of electric powers.
Here you go. It's time for more.
Roby Boys.
And Omega's got some time because I will not be needed until the dungeon. It's funny. Coffee actually makes me more tired.
My eyes.
That sounds like an issue.
It is. I have many issues. This is one of them.
Huh. That's a very interesting name.
I would just say that.
Well, actually, I don't know how many people other than you, Loth, in this room have played 12. To know why that's
what about the
maybe
name is so
very.
interesting, Omega?
Well, to understand why it's interesting, I'd have to explain to you the entire plot of Final Fantasy 12. But in this context, very big
How close is she to Ultima?
Not at all,
thing is-
actually.
I barely remember a lot about 12 story.
Okay, so I will say why this name is important then. So, in 12, there's this whole subplot of the villains who are trying to break away from the weave of the gods, the Okuria. There is one rogue Okuria who is helping them out. That character is named Vena. I guess it's pronounced that way in 12. I don't actually know. If they
Oh,
even
is that the
pronounce
one
T
that's
here or
hanging
not.
out with Sid?
Yes.
Sorry
So,
for spoilers there.
That's
So
very.
in 12, Venat wants to break away from just the big thing happening or whatever.
Yeah. Because the Okuria are a bunch of shadowy, weird ghost god people who control history. They're magic rock.
Omega, what are you talking about? They're the plot ghosts from Final Fantasy VII Remake.
They really aren't, though. Okay, all right. That's very
And
interesting.
it's a good thing we don't have some kind of shadowy organization that controls things in 14, right?
Yes. Who have a big floating circle of chairs.
Yeah.
Though, to be
yeah,
fair,
they're
the
called the
Okuria...
monitorists.
It was they
The,
who first
the
found out.
Korean seat that the Okuria are at is, like, up super high in the sky. Whereas the Asians, I think, just chill in the space between spaces. I don't fucking know.
I mean,
Oh, really?
sometimes they hang out on the moon.
That's true. I don't think they've got their ring of
They
chairs,
really do
though.
not.
I think it's just the one guy on the moon.
They should put their
Yeah,
ring
they
of chairs on
they
the moon.
really do not explain where the Ashians actually hang out when they're not doing Asian things.
They're
the one that
they're
never
disembodied, so, like, you know, I don't know. I understand they don't have to play by our rules. But also, that was very interesting.
Clearly
Emmett,
you're-
'cause we're talking about summoning.
Yeah,
Oh,
clearly
looks like
renting
Emmett's
the
up
space
close
from
to-
the
discussion did
station
seem to
above.
imply as much, yes. I cannot say I
Doesn't
have
it
ever
also
heard of
just
this as
hang
an
out in
art.
his
The
Amarat?
pronunciation is the same.
For a certainty,
Well, it was
Emmett
implied that
Self
he
never
made
uttered the
Amarat,
name,
like,
speak though he did of the
fairly
schism which
recently,
Zodiac's
I think is what
advent
the
wrought
implication
upon
was.
mankind.
Like as soon as
I
the
don't
light
see
goes
that
out.
at all.
No. In the having done that recently, he created Amarad as a recreation, pretty recently, because that's the Ondo talk about. Oh yeah, the ancient lights have started up again that we're supposed to look out for.
Some
I
of
think
the
that the
viewpoint
ruins
his
were
power
still
must
there.
needs
Yeah, I
be
think there may have
restrained.
because there's the
To that end,
the,
they call
the
forth
ruins
she
sightlines
who
you match
would
up in the
serve as
picture,
his
but
And then he
shackles.
glam it over.
yeah, they talk about how there's like lights and
We
signs in
now
the super
know
deep.
that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
Yeah, the ruins were always there, but he essentially gave life to
And
the
that
ruins.
this
and
place,
some-
in all likelihood,
Ascian
served as their
nonsense.
headquarters.
Fucking
Yes,
The
yes, he
ancient
set
presence
up
of
in
such
reality
intimate
marvel.
records attest
Yep.
It's
to
a
that.
very lonely man.
I was gonna say diorama, but yeah, that works.
I would hear what else they have to
his
tell us.
biosphere.
All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image?
He, I haven't watched it, but he expanded his domain.
I was gonna make a Polyshore Biodorm reference, but
The device there?
My inventory just
Then
chock
let us
full
see
of
what
random
other
shit that
secrets
I'm
it
just
holds.
punching random enemies to grind blue mage.
that happens, yes. So I talk about it like a level at Bard. I'm like, yeah, I cleared a lot of my slots, and then I added like half a dozen more things just doing the hunting log.
Oh, we're about 90-ish minutes in, I think, and we're already at the end of 5.2. I hope you're prepared for loafing around.
Let's see.
Finally.
What more things changed, or are they still the same? Everybody has shockedface.png.
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus
I was
sacrificed
tempted
himself to
find
become Zodiac's heart?
gift that's like talking about the lore.
Seven
Fun of it.
hells. Then
The
who
first
or
one I see is
what
this
are we
asshole.
dealing with?
The accurate feeling.
A shout out to Game Theories, man, stepping down and enjoying a good life.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
So
gonna do other
crazy.
stuff. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I completely forgot about this earlier, but I believe that today is Soken's birthday.
Hey.
Hmm.
He is
Happy birthday,
49 years old.
Only 49.
And
Gotta do
doing
it.
great.
But you've had a very eventful life, man.
Always more questions.
Never enough answers.
I can stop going on Twitter, me. There's nothing there really. It's just porn and badly written articles.
It's definitely not NFTs anymore. I believe
Hey,
it's
at
announced
least the
today that you
porn is
can't do
something.
NFT avatars on Twitter anymore.
At least there's porn.
It's I can't believe X finally did a decent move. I guess. Oh.
Don't call it X.
You didn't deserve it.
No, what do you mean? Elon posted a completely original trailer showing off the new X logo.
Didn't they have taken it down because it was a health hazard?
What?
you're
I think he's just talking about the building on the sign that they.
No, I'm talking about the totally not stock Panther thing that he posted the other day.
I really don't care.
I haven't seen it either.
I don't care.
Also, I will
Oh my
not be
God.
using the Trusted Duty for a while game because you started them at level 70. So
Thank you, Architect.
do some fucking
Thank you
work.
for bringing up painful memories from my childhood. Thank you.
Oh.
You're welcome.
What is? Do I want?
It's the first
I mean,
one.
I don't really care about.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
The first one is MASH.
I just
Oh.
ended up reading the thing happening and someone responding with the straight up like YouTube link. It's funny.
I remember when Steve left, and I also remember when Steph said we're still best friends. So fuck you.
And then we got Joe. And, you know,
Me over here, the young one. Like, I
gotta hold
sort of
everything
remember
in.
Blues, but not well enough to remember that. Oh my god.
but I was about to say, because I just came across this on Twitter while we were bagging on Twitter. I was like, yep,
Dare I ask what's
he wants
going
even
on?
more sadness. If they remember.
Ah,
Oh,
excellent
that one I
timing.
know.
For me, in any case.
Oh.
We have a problem.
When do we not have a problem?
The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so.
Honestly, you can probably take that
In principle, all
line
are free
from
to change
Sarge
vocation
and
at any
just say it
time.
in this exact
But a
moment.
city does require a certain number of people in these
Why did you
positions
put it down
if
in the
is to
memo?
continue to
Labeled
function.
shit I already know.
For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found.
Be too long to process this meme.
As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness!
Okay, I see. I can see why this appeared on my timeline.
You
Omega
understand,
like
don't you?
this.
Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone.
It's,
We just
it's
want
my
to be ready
favorite
to
boss
do our
fight.
bit when the time comes.
Run.
That gives me life.
I
I want
last
to head
not
tap.
only here,
I want to head tap the
everywhere.
nuke.
Which is why we've got to get out there
you'll
and lend a
fucking
hand
die.
to those in need.
It'll explode.
It's like, I can
That's
see
what you
like
did,
there
isn't
being
it?
like a sign.
Even if
Do
it was
not
just little
pet the
things
red
at the start.
chocobos. That's
Oh
You
my god,
helped
fucking
people.
hell. And I scroll down a few more posts, and what do I see immediately afterwards? Sorry to people watching the stream because they can't see Crow General right now.
Or ever.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
How could a paint job give it so much power?
Nah, that thing was bred to kill.
That's how you
Honestly,
stop the red chocobos. You just painted yellow slightly, and it's like, oh fuck, my powers.
And we're trying to do the
Yes.
same.
That'd be great.
They have
At
our
least
My
sky.
powers are weakened.
There's no
Counter to
shortage
the
of
red
people who
chocobo.
still need
Just
help.
make it yellow again.
It becomes
No,
orange.
no.
We follow in your footsteps.
on, let me
Pick some
double check.
answer.
I choose
Pick
to
some
believe
answers.
we
It's
too
natural
can be
enemy.
heroes one
We
day.
splashed it with black
These
paint. Now
warriors
it's
of
oh no, it's even more powerful.
Just you know, watch out for when it, decides to gold itself.
Oh god,
yeah,
never
we
mind.
We do have painted yellow. We could do that. Just run up and hit the emote on it.
That reminds me of my childhood
What
memories
are we to say
of
to that? can hardly
the
tell
old
them they are mistaken.
chocobo RPGs I played, and it had like a back chocobo as
They
like a
think
big
but to
like
do good, as
we
you
can no
have.
longer fly, but our jurors have broken wings to fly into other dimensions.
But no
Something
more
complicated.
can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon scheme to proceed
Okay, so that was
unchallenged.
Chocobo or Virgil.
I need more power.
I need more quest. Quer Dante. Quer.
Perfectly normal weather we're having.
If our positions
Yep.
were switched, would you have your life?
What?
Foundation.
What's
Perfectly
happening to the
normal.
sky?
Nothing wrong happening whatsoever.
Godly? Okay, no, it's raining fire. That's only a little bit better.
Oh, you're there. Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's good.
I'm going to turn this room.
Wicked White.
If I'm remembering right, this is the same weather effect that was happening in 1.0. When everything was going to fucking shit at the end.
Oh, Jonah Dawn coming in at the perfect time.
I hear a voice.
Uh-oh.
You and all. And why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear, feel, think. I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're going with this.
You're back.
I can't take you seriously in this cutscene, Omega, with the blindfold.
I think it goes great with my ensemble.
It's like, wait, who is this?
You're just staring at the Starshower like, I can't see this.
No, don't worry. It's shielding your eyes from the eclipse.
Would it be better if I was wearing my red mage setup and you could see my tiny Kingdom Hearts crown?
Actually, yes.
Yeah, just fucking Elizabeth as Oddbird showing up being like, what the fuck is that?
Let me tell you about
What you
Fall
hear
Guys.
is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power.
I would
Welcome
unironically
to the
love
fold.
this asshole trying to do Fall Guys stuff.
I'm a warrior of light.
Just get him hit with the bumpers.
He wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
I've been chosen.
He's like, what is this? Why isn't it working?
Just Boomer a little bit trying to play Fall Guys.
The hero.
Can't trust this face.
Wait.
Oh, hey, I showed up too.
The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked?
Yeah, it's just what I was thinking, Alphino. I mean, you know.
Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion apt to awaken what little is left of the power that
Yes,
once
that's how that
resided
works.
in your sundered souls. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Heidelin is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
The echo hath ever been thought a gift from Heidelin, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto.
Okay, but Big E, are you gonna shield me from an Ultima Blast?
Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet Yet if, in truth, the echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the Starshower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms,
Random
I
question:
shall
when do the
save
fucking
world.
Barbados raids begin?
Just like you.
About a week from now.
Week from now, okay.
I had to double take. I'm like, there's a Barbados boss in 40.
Is there
No, I am just thinking about random shit as I'm actually doing nothing in 14 besides just.
Sorry, I'm being quiet because basically I'm just the slow pan version of the Fry eye narrow gif right now, just peering closer and closer at this man as I'm trying to be like, okay, buddy, what's your deal here? What's the play?
What's your
I've
big
learned
whole
enough
plan?
from the last guy to know that there's always an angle.
All right, who wants to go flight? Well, I was gonna go say slap Omega Savage, but the truth is we will get slapped by Omega Savage.
I'm
can
not
slap
sure I
both
have-
ways.
I'm not sure I have the mental faculties for that.
All right, I am
Yeah,
not
but
hearing
let's-
resounding
let's
amount of
make it
PA, so
happen
fuck
and
it.
look before we can unlock Savage, though.
I mean, I'm down.
Well, I would need at least. Well, actually, no. I'll need 8 people. I think we did it with 7 people, like, and we only succeeded once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Obviously, I'm trying to do MSQ, so.
Is there any other content that people want to run right now?
I mean, I have the second set of the normal raids I need to work on.
Stuff we can do. I need blue bros.
What, the Endwalker raids?
Yeah.
Caesar, are you rotating your Catboy again?
I mean, not with the intention of rotating, no. I was just kind of doing it.
Fun fact, you can rotate a Catboy in your head and there's nothing anyone can do to stop you.
I also realized that I need to actually go do my Sage class quest. It's something to do later.
Rotate. Makote.
I have the 5th circle unlocked, I just don't know when to do it.
My unfortunate problem is I really only have classes to level and super high level content to do, and I really don't want to. I really don't want to.
The 5th circle, a very fun one.
I need to do Seed of Sacrifice Extreme, and I really don't want to. I really don't want to.
I attempted that and it was
awful.
A little rough. Yeah.
Heard that one's quite different.
You know. I think I.
Do you want to go kill Gabi for XP?
I mean, I already have bomb bombs.
Not those gobbies, like level, like, what are they, like 71?
Yeah.
Can I even do that? I thought Blue Mage was locked to 50.
Oh, it's, yeah.
I want to get the Namazu skills first.
It's up to 80.
I'm level 25, so.
Well, the point
I
is,
don't know how many of the
you
Namazu
don't
skills.
actually do the killing.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, Vesper, we've trust us. We have done this with several people.
I'm like level 60 blue mage.
You don't actually do the killing in this circumstance. One of the high level people does.
Wait. Can Vesper throw a fish yet?
Flying
You
fish
can
is
do that?
important.
I have water cannon.
Oh, have you just been leveling and not picked up any skills? Okay, we probably need to start
I
just
have
on the
ice
trick.
spikes. I got blood drain because he told me to get it for a skill, and I looked at the blue mage spellbook, and I'm like, I got everything I could get at the level I am. Everything else is like dungeons or level 50+ mobs that I can't kill.
I'm pretty sure you can get flying fish from something in Costa del Sol.
It's pretty low level, like 10
I mean,
or
probably, but I like the spellbook on the wiki is indecipherable. I have to like scroll through every single one. It lists the level I have to be to learn them, but
He didn't
Hold
require
on.
level to learn them.
Omega, did you really come to give these guys advice with your Burger King crown?
Yes, because the alternative was to do it with my near blindfold.
You're being
Also,
a true mentor.
How
There's no
dare you?
actual required level to learn these skills, if I remember.
looking on the wiki, a lot of them have like there's a lot of ones, and then there's a bunch of 50s and 70s.
Yeah, that's min. That's
Yeah, the Apkaloo that you learn the skill from are level 30.
no.
Is
The
min
min
level
level is
not
the
the level I
lowest
need
level
to-
you can
Find
find
the
someone. You can find them.
Min level sounds like the min level have to be to learn the skill. That's a bad way to phrase the spreadsheet.
Yeah, no, you can learn any skill at any time. The min level is just the lowest level you will find an enemy with that skill.
That's a terrible way to organize it.
It's like, yeah, if you want to come to Costa del Sol, we can try to get you that. The flying sardine.
Yeah,
Flying fish
basically
or
what we did
flesh.
for me and several of the others. In fact, let me-
I mean, I'm looking at it. It says level 30 after, so I still wouldn't have been able to get up on myself.
That's true, but there's many people who aren't doing anything as they wait for me to finish cutscenes. I'm like, yeah, I'm like 62, and I've got all these fucking things, and all we did was just
there it is.
run in order.
Blue Mage is definitely something you don't do on your own.
Were you gonna post that as
Well,
one
do
style?
on your own quickly, I should say.
No, actually, I'm thinking of a different one. There's another one that was also similar to this.
Where is my blue mage?
Ah,
Flying
suspenders.
sardine.
Lost to the south. They're not lost in there. Ah.
Yep.
Here they are. Now you just gotta smack one and wait for it to use a skill. No. We can't be in a party for this.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. You can still like walk around and like do it like individually, technically, but
it didn't
I
use
guess
the
it's
skill yet.
Yeah,
I
it's gotta
didn't
use the
use
skill.
auto attack it there. I tried to use provoke, but I accidentally auto attacked it.
Good job.
I guess I could always do this.
Oh, that's right. Decided to go very lightly.
There we go. Just have a regen from a level 90 white mage. I just realized I've never completed my hunting log for white mage because Apkaloos are on it.
All right, everyone, gang up on the fucking striking dummy.
J kick.
Fish.
I love
Die.
the fucking image for Tingle. Because it's just an Amazu looks like he's doing the fucking Elmo with the flames behind him.
Yeah, so it's just an interrupt.
Well, it's a very low damage interrupt, so you can just slap enemies with it, and then have your friends kill it after they use the skill.
Also instant cast, so.
Yeah. Just yeet a fish.
And now the proper way to do this would be to go to where is it? Is it Calusia?
Yeah, it's the shore of Calusia. Well, you can also get Gobby Punch there, which is an amazing skill. I love it so much. Goblin Punch!
Is there a skill you need for wind sprites?
I don't think so. I'll just hit in the wind spray.
Here we go.
If you want to do some power leveling, we can go over to Calusia.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm just not here today.
Right. But is it still tied or right? I think it's still tied,
Still
right?
tied. Still tied.
I'm actually giving up today. It's pretty cool, and I want to go play. Listen, I need to get through my fucking game backlog. I really do.
Backlog.
You mind if Omega does get up there, that we give you a message or DM?
No, you guys can go without me.
Okay.
Sure.
Why didn't I?
Before you go, he's talking about how the fish interrupts.
I mean, you know, you'd be interrupted by getting him into fish. After completing that quest, I'm gonna step away for a second.
I'm gonna die if they look at me.
So you guys couldn't hear the boys in the cycle, but it's fine. Not bad. Speaking of being cold, I had a freaking jacket on.
Welcome back, Omega.
You
may have miscalculated you being able to do 5.3 in this stream.
Yeah, we were discussing the possibilities, and it's probably not happening unless we go speed.
You can see this is significantly quicker than you just leveling on your own.
Yes, we are 2 hours in.
It's true.
I miscalculated.
I mean, I don't think you miscalculated. Well, no, I would say
I did not know how long 5.2 would take.
I won't say you miscalculated, because 5.2 really was just, like, I think 3 quests. The problem is that, like, one of those quests was, hey, go wander around, you know, in the middle of nowhere, and then cycle back, and then, you know, do a dungeon, and then there's all the cutscenes. I'm taking a nap
Well,
again.
like, the major thing of 5.2 that I think all of us forgot about is just the, like you said, the lead up. There's a lot of lead up in 5.2. And even 5.3 in a little bit.
Yeah, it took me a while to unlock that dungeon. And that was, like... I feel like I was just very zone out during all of that. So we'll see. I mean, technically we're in patch 5.3 now, but we'll see if we get to the big juice.
Oh yeah, no, this we're definitely in that big old lead up to it. It'll really come down into if we can actually hit the big content the big content gates, I guess. That's the way to phrase it.
Are we at my favorite part of the patch? I think we are.
Look at that. Look at that pre-rendered water. Look at that.
Oh, it's this moment.
It's a guy. Yo, what up? I have
Choose
a lot of
wisely.
A lot of options.
Oh, I didn't know you got that option if you did all of it, huh?
Yeah, you get the secret option if you've done all of it.
I mean,
Wow,
that's
that's
probably
cool.
the one I should click, as people are reveling. Also, I've got to be real. As cool as it would be to see my good friend Giat right now, I don't think she'd be very helpful.
She'll probably just tell you to kill him. She's like, fuck it.
I've brought you. What are you doing? Drinking water? Nah, booze.
Oh, what was it? Lou Reek would probably be like, can we pay him?
Can we pay him to fuck off? No, we can't.
Can we pay him $100 to fuck off?
When I did this,
Supreme
my only
editing.
option was I didn't have the option to choose. Mine was just Granson.
Yeah, well, you guys did warn me to do them all ahead of time, and I even did the extra thing. So
it's fun.
This person might actually have some fucking input on my current situation. Hey, what's up?
Especially because the person who put her here is the one you're fighting.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Like, there's some... Might actually be some fucking relevant commentary here. Not not to shit talk any of my good friends I met during the job quest, but most of them had no idea what they were doing. I'm just saying stuff.
No turn. That's a very good comment.
Vesper, can we hold for a second so I can watch this cutscene?
Oh yeah, no worries.
Because I want to actually see what she has to say.
As it fades to black.
No. We're just playing the whole thing. We've discovered dramatic lighting. Though I feel like I need to talk to her about body language. Lady, you don't need to be this sinister anymore.
She's been born to do it.
You'd almost think she worked with Emmett Silk. That's okay, people ask me for more shit all the time. It's fine. Okay, cool. Good pep talk.
I believe that, like, when I talked to Granson, he's just like, man, that sucks. I think I remember you telling me about this stuff. You should go kick his ass. That's about it.
I feel like most of your comments are gonna be like that, yeah.
I don't remember who mine was. Like I know I had finished a few role quests before this point, but I don't remember like who I talked to.
No shit, in the Umbilicus. Not the Legion of Doom. Shit, he's crafting, guys. He's melding materia.
He's cooking something.
It was pain.
I thought that was gonna explode for a second. That's
Don't worry, I'll
went
punch
better
him.
than I thought.
No, he didn't roll
Foiled
the spear.
again.
Yeah, punch him.
I feel like I'm just punching.
If I cannot
that's
infuse
just
the
all
infernal thing with
that's
my
the blue magic I've
powerful
learned
magical
how to
means,
punch.
we may need to devise a
Oh,
way
you
to
even have
infuse the
got
vessel
this yet. I
with
should
my
grab it
blood
sometime.
after all.
That part is, it is like the best tank skill for blue mages, just straight out.
I usually just, I've acquired, when I wanted to do melee damage as Blue Mage, I acquired the Tonberry Blue Mage skill. I just give him the shank.
Well, the Yami punch does extra damage if your tank infused.
Oh, maybe it was not the thing you were charging, Crick. It was your fucking arm.
Art thou unwell?
Are you alright, my guy?
Oh, perhaps a brief respite. It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
Yeah. I've also gone ahead and logged out because I don't know if we'll get there. I'll be here if you don't mind to commentate, if that's alright.
And given to stubbornness.
just over here running defense for Vesper.
Look, I'm throwing fish at the goblins, and they're not liking it.
And actually, I'll because you talked to me about it earlier, Loth. The solo duty is the part that comes first in this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Not the first. It's not the first part of 5.3.
No, but like when we get to the big bit, it is the solo duty is the bit you do first, kind of the point of return.
And you'll kind of
hey,
feel.
It's this asshole.
Yep. What's he doing
Got
here?
very close to me.
It's fine. They don't just kill you in a single hit if they touch you.
I mean, at this point, maybe, but
I mean, you don't have any new gear,
Did
right?
you find a new coat?
Yeah.
Actually, I would love to see Xenos fight the fucking chicken boss from that dungeon.
Congrats on getting to level 50, though.
we're making progress.
You started, what, at like level 28 or something?
I was 25 when we started, so we've doubled my level.
The dream again.
Listen, by the end of this, you'll be able to do some unsynced dungeons to get some skills.
Yeah. Meanwhile, at the source, once again, the Legion of Doom.
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble
Hey
you
guys,
for the
did you know we're in the
details?
source at this point?
Was this guy voiced last time we saw him? I don't think he was.
Nope, this asshole
I'm
was not
sure they
voiced.
were not.
Okay. I'm keeping an ear out if I recognize the voice. But
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens.
Also, Xenos, you should figure out what's going on very easily. You gave yourself the echo. This is the shit that happens.
Indeed.
I think from the way
Could
he's
Emmett
describing it, he's had these
found
dreams
a
for
way?
years.
Precious few possess
Like,
memories
even
of the
before he took
final
the echo.
days.
But also
Final
knowing
days.
Xenos, it could just be his whack ass personality where he actually just dreamed of that. And it could just be that he's dreaming it for a purpose.
Or the fact that technically blood related to him itself somehow.
He is so literally
Why,
made of
yes.
edges.
Admittedly,
Look
my
at his
knowledge is
outfit.
mostly second-hand.
I mean, and I
but
talked
if
about this
you
last time we saw him. The funny part is
I will gladly tell you the tale.
this outfit is on a guy who shows up in like the Sage, job quest line. He just has a top hat on and not a hood. I'm pretty sure he's a different character, but he's got like the exact same weird robe.
The tale of the
I think
world.
some white mages would kill for this robe.
I mean, it's got white mage colors. It's white and black. Jesus Christ, what's wrong?
White mage doesn't typically have the black, just has the red.
Yeah, white and red.
Just white and black.
Got the achievement, so that is technically the.
Does Blue just have the level 1 weapon? How does that work?
There are no new weapons other than basically glimmer weapons you can get.
You don't get like stats.
This is the thing I mentioned a stream or two ago. More picture books.
We're here.
Oh,
We
that's a different
lost
topic.
that guy.
Yeah, sure, Morin.
Oh wait, I know how to stop this. I'll cast ice spikes. Now they can't hurt me, right?
Listen, there'll be a time when you need to acquire Diamondback, and then you will be tail screwing.
I hit those before you got them.
I love how no one's questioning the fact that Oddbird is just running around.
Seems perfectly normal
yeah.
hero shit.
I just kind of went for them without thinking there. Whoopsie.
I've already seen a couple miracles thanks to us. This isn't any different.
I think
the
that
first
is
person
actually a
should-
fucking line that somebody has at some point. They're like, listen, I wouldn't have believed it, but now the night is back, so fucking anything goes, man. I'm paraphrasing.
I think the first question should have been, why didn't you do anything when the world was flooded?
I mean,
Or Sin Eaters.
then he would say,
He was dead at the
dead.
time.
I got better.
Put him in the car with the rest of them.
So do you even have any equipment for the next like?
If we hit level 80, I think I have magic gear. All my classes are to at least 70. I don't think I have any. No, I have 70 gear.
So we definitely won't be getting to 80 right now because that one's going to take a bit.
Yeah.
As you get closer to the monsters, it starts taking a while.
Oh, there it is.
All my classes are to at least 70, so I don't have under 70 gear.
Sure, I'll take it.
I love that word. It's that he used. What was it? Vandrick?
Yes.
Critic or whatever?
Vandrick.
Because the Norvrand.
Yeah.
But also, yes, they do outright mention it's like, oh, we've got questions about how he came back. Whatever, fuck it.
I mean, Morin's the kind of person who would be like, I'm excited I have questions. That means I get answers.
He would be that kind of person.
It's at the bottom, and now I gotta walk all the way up your stairs. I gotta activate Warrior of Light's Leg Day. Warrior of Leg Day.
You'll become like that one Sabo tender.
Ah, yes, the
I
barrel
forgot the name
tender.
of it. There it is.
Among many
So
treasures
many
shown
fucking-
off at Tokyo Fan Fest.
60 for now.
So many pictures and memes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just so you have something to work with for your blue mage, so you're not stuck in the 30s and can't do anything.
Yeah, that's kind of a major problem with Blue Mage is that like to do anything you have to kind of be actually high level.
I don't know what technically the best farm location for blue mage at this point. I know that before Endwalker, this definitely was.
If I remember rightly, the way I handled doing blue was basically because several other people we were like, we're gonna get in some blue content because we figured Blue Man Group was the best way to farm Moogle stones. But it was just like on not a stream night, a bunch of us got in the VC and we just did the loop of, okay, here's all the shit you can get like in the overworld and AAR, and we just, it was like a hunt train, but it was a blue mage train, and we just wandered around and got abilities. And then once I had, some of the starter abilities, it was like, okay, then you just summon your chocobo and pick on guys until I got like a high enough level that we could just, suck me away somewhere to power level.
I will say to get my last 10 levels, I just ran around Norvrand casting Doom on everything.
Summon your chocobo, cast choco media, rinse and repeat.
It's just like running around
Or do the
Norvrand.
Tingle triple trident combo.
That also works.
Well, yeah, once you're high enough level to get those, and not.
Oh, no. Oh, you survived! How did you survive? You ran away from me and aggro before I could stop you. This just shows your base stats are high enough to survive one punch.
The only thing I can tell from Vesper's voice just then is that they somehow super belighted as a blue mage.
What happened was I watched my HP melt like that.
You're getting too close before you aggroed them.
I didn't realize he has tiny eyebrows.
I'll be right back. I'm heading off to Old Charlie.
I was gonna say, just give me a second to kill these and then I can res you.
Nah, that's fine. I'm
gonna join the children for story time.
I mean, that's just the game you play by leveling up this way.
Hey, Omega, hey, if you were Lalafell, can you imagine?
Oh my god, standing on this chair. Kicking your little
They
legs.
give you a booster seat.
I will say, I think every now and then you will just see blue mages and their friends down at the beach.
Frantic. Yeah, we heard about Tiuna last time.
Now you'll just need to acquire some baseline equipment for you to actually do stuff with.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just seeing if there's anything cheap that I can pick up real quick.
And if you don't have any leftover tomestones of poetics.
I mean, yeah, but I have 8 million gil. I can spend a couple thousand on the marketplace real quick if it's cheap.
Are you ready, Omega?
Oh,
This is
hey.
very familiar.
It's Final Fantasy 1. I've unlocked this guy in Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line.
Alright, back to the starting in Still Tiger, that'll be cheaper. Look at that design. Look at that iconic ass design.
Huh.
Yeah, the bottom is hell.
As someone who'd never played
Come
a
back.
The plot thickens.
it just completely blew over my head when I watched this because I'm completely new to Final Fantasy.
Are you still down here?
I'm behind you.
Oh,
I see you bought a chess piece and a hat.
I got a little stuff.
Hold on,
I mean, no
Alphino, before we
problem.
go deeper down this expeditional dive, should you be talking about the source in front of Warren?
He's cool.
I mean, I know he's cool, but like, did we decide we're doing that?
He probably thinks you're talking about the lake.
I just walked out of the lake. Well, then again, also, I claimed to be from this whatever same far-off land was where the Crystal Exarch was from, so I guess if we assume that's the source. It's fine.
Yes, you and the
Well, like the other thing is
people
yeah, like at this point they're like, you look, we know the Exarch's not from here. We don't.
Oh wait, didn't Elidabert, Oddbert, outright
yeah,
just
yeah.
say, hey,
He
the
did
Warrior
straight
of
up
Darkness
say-
comes from a different world.
That's true. He did say we're from somewhere else, and I'm pretty sure Moore and all the other like major NPCs were in that crowd shot. So I guess we can't just talk about it now.
I wonder how many godly punches you can take now with the new hat.
Seeing as I have double HP,
One
at
hat
least, at
is
least
exactly
2.
one goblet punch.
I was about to say, but it's the same Malibu Stacy. Yeah, but she's got a hat now.
That one was close.
Interesting. That means you are not a warrior of light. You're an oracle of light. It's different.
It's gotten quite a difference between you getting 2 level ups from the 1 kill.
Well, from what you've seen from some of the other people, especially like when Oddbird was like yelling in a 3.3, I think you're the only one Heidelin has talked to the most.
I mean, that was the joke I made when a little bit seemed to be trying to like talk shade on Heidelin, like, oh, she just creates new minions, and I'm like, my guy, she took an Ultima for me. I remember the end of AAR. I would have fucking died. Actually, technically, don't you kind of die? You like black out and come back at least once? I don't remember. There's a lot of cutscenes at the end of AAR.
Maybe in the fight against Lahabre.
Yeah, when you do the solo bit after, you, like, fall into darkness. I don't remember if that's, like, he actually... I can't remember. It's been so long, because that one you don't redo. But, like, it's, you know, there's several plot armors are applied to you by Heidelin throughout the end of AAR, so... It's why she can't talk to anybody since then, basically.
Why
Used
she
up all
had
her
to
juice.
basically be like, hey, Minfilia, can you be my voice?
I used up all of my energy stopping that shit.
Used up all my.
I used up all my Heidelin juice. No.
I needed all of the Jolly Ranchers. I have no more pocket candy.
We had to tank swap for Ultima, so...
The cooldowns are really
Unless we have all these Vaughn stacks.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of the, like, Jesus is my co-pilot. It's Heidelin is my off-tank.
Just picture the giant crystal with like the tank buster around it.
Somebody can do that visual edit.
I do appreciate
Even
more.
more
Like, hey, maybe I shouldn't be here.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Oh, sorry, Aaron.
Oh, it's okay. It's just like he's like even him's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Should I be here?
He's like, you are saying a lot of words that definitely should have meanings.
Don't worry about it. I'm the warrior of darkness. Anyway, we've been distracted by this small cat child.
Morin is the type of person who would look at him and be like, "You're using a lot of proper nouns."
Don't worry about it.
Has Omega seen these kids yet?
I don't remember the young cat person, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this kid around.
These are the first time they show up.
I feel like I've seen some of their models in the back. Actually, no, these are not the same kid who talked to me at the end.
No, it is.
Yeah,
oh, it is? Okay.
It's not those kids, but these kids do kind of have a little reoccurring bit.
Yeah,
I think the boys have some like similar facial features to Taynor.
Yeah, it could be. They model limitations.
If it isn't very obvious, the cat girl is very similar to the cat girl from the Warriors of Light in the first. The elf man is very similar to the elf man from that group, and that kid looks a lot like Ardbert.
He does kind of look like he has a tiny Ardbert face. This child does not dress like Renda Ray, though. Who dressed you?
She's got the raincoat on.
You look like you go to fucking a school with a uniform policy.
I feel like she has the biggest eyes of any Makote too.
I mean, you know, Chloe has huge eyes as well, so like I think that's just how small Makote work.
What I'm hearing is just like her right there is like, "Hello, man, nice to meet you," and then like Rhonda Ray is, "Your son calls me Bobby too."
I mean, I could see Rhonda Ray saying that. She was a very, you know, business-like lady. All right, you guys are indeed dressed sufficiently dorky enough. You passed the test.
Actually, you know what scene these guys reminds me of? Do you guys remember when they had that fucking a pup named Scooby-Doo show? How weird that was.
I just have to pull this stuff out from the back ends of my mind just because I was so young at the time.
Red herring?
Before my time.
Yeah.
It's always red herring. Get it? You guys get it?
No, Fred, it's never red herring. Oh, shucks, I thought it would be this time.
Getting like a few years older and finding out that being a phrase, I'm like, oh, I
yeah,
get it now.
that joke is definitely designed to make you. There's no way the normal target audience of that show would get it. And then later you're like, wait, what? That's the joke?
Wait, that's like a character's name though. What?
That's for the older people who watch it with their siblings and stuff.
Oh no!
I like how you're racing. Like how you're racing the kids, and it's like, trick, the joke's on you. I can teleport.
Yeah, and yet they've beaten me here.
Yeah.
You walk up, pick up the Kako, and just slam her down. Touchdown! I won.
No, what I do is I'm red mage right now, so I target the Chesame with Korokor. I fucking get close.
It's not a safe, you just go Icarus.
It's so funny.
I'm doing a whole 100 damage to these hobgoblins.
It's so funny if this character said, "Oh, all these 6 children here."
I mean, I'm because the twins have been here long enough. I assume everybody in the Crystarium knows not to fuck with Alizé already.
Someone definitely made that mistake.
There is going to be a sign somewhere that says blue okay, red no.
It's like the fucking like World War II differences how to tell like an enemy tank from a friendly tank, and it's just like, keep in mind this one Alice, this one Alpha Note. Do not get them confused. You will die.
You
Mixing
will
up names
explode.
equals death.
I think we got one more. I should hit 60.
For the last one, I'll let you solo it.
Seeing as I'm missing all my attacks, I don't think that'll happen.
There you go. Dabba D6.
Dabba D.
Dabu die. Okay.
Now I can go kill things.
I'm kind of happy that Omega isn't getting into the big meaty parts of 5.3 because boy am I goop.
You're goop, lucky gooped. I haven't heard. Yeah, Axe isn't even here anymore. I don't know when he left.
He said he got a phone call and then hasn't come back.
Oh boy, I know he said he had some heavy stuff happening before stream, so I hope everything's going okay for him and he hasn't got like a crisis. So yeah, like we're. I mean, technically, it still counts. The title of the stream is not a lie. We're doing 5.3 right now.
We did make it.
Yeah, you know, we might have to bring it up again just because it's how it turned out.
Oh, speaking of
my
the devil.
god. Yeah, I was about to say, speak of the devil, he appears.
Okay, listen. I was waiting until like we actually would do like the duty 3.
All right, because you're also gooped out.
We're probably not gonna get their ass if I'm honest.
Okay, fair enough. I thought we'd reach it. I was waiting for
we've
it.
been talking about it.
Here we go.
So, like,
I'm not gonna
I was
sugarcoat it.
because I'm real. I was doing it. I was gonna come back for the thing because I said I was gonna be there and I would. It was just I was helping someone feel better because they had a very hard day today.
That's fair. Listen, it seems like a lot of that stuff's going around. I don't know if we're gonna.
I literally
we're probably
didn't
not
go
gonna
to work
get
today, so they had someone to talk to. So, yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fair, but it seems like we will not actually hit the duties and stuff at the end.
All right, then I'm gonna log out then because I'm not gonna have my
on the bright
frames,
side,
my RAM.
On the bright side, we'll have a whole stream dedicated to that shit. Because it'll probably take a good chunk of the stream.
I would say this one thing, Omega. 5.3 is also, I think, when people keep saying that the animators learned how to mold the engine like clay.
I mean, we've already seen some very impressive stuff. The cutscene that was technically the end of 5.2, they did a lot with like the lighting of like the moonlight and stuff streaming in. And we've already seen some interesting stuff.
Also, over a long time, I was happy you did the Zelda conversation because that's the one I was usually saying, the one you can miss if you don't do everything.
Yeah, no, I did everything ahead of time, and that's why I was like, well, that's probably the one I should pick then. That's the easiest one to miss.
It's the one that.
Okay, kids.
Hey, John, I didn't even know that was an option.
Yep. I didn't either.
It's a great conversation.
There's a lot of things.
I remember when Lucky did 5.3, he got that option, and I went, "Oh shit, I didn't know." And he's like, "Yeah, you should do it." I'm like, "Yeah, well, eventually."
There's also a follow-up involving something else, but yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, I'm sure
there is
more
follow-up with them.
There's follow-up to follow-up.
Places.
Yep.
And I do know that like there's for like current patch content, like shit that's happening in Endwalker right now. I know that there's like dialogue and story beats that is like tied to if you did Eden, which is why that's definitely still on my like absolute list.
We're probably doing. I think after you do this, we're probably just gonna do all the Eden raids, and then maybe.
Yeah, will I be able to do all of them if we're done with 5.3?
I will say some of it ties into like parts of I think post 5.3 or like mid 5.3, but like it's fine. You'll notice when it happens, and it's not a big deal.
Well, I'm just thinking that like because you do have to be at a certain point in the story to get all of them. Where the fuck am I going? The sweet seed.
Yes, I believe.
Okay. The final tier is 5.4. So.
Oh,
okay,
perfect.
Yeah,
So I guess
that's what it was.
Okay.
You have to be 5.3 at least, and be 5.4 to start the final set of trades.
Okay. Yeah, that'll line
I
up.
guess we do the first two sets, and then you do 5.4. Anyway, you can figure that out. I'm gonna go call back a friend because I.
Listen, it's fine, guys. Don't worry about me. I'm just we're doing the. I mean, we did do a dungeon, so that's nice. But we're doing the thing that like, I feel like at times 50% of my 14 streams are like, okay, let Omega just sprint between cutscenes, you know, running from guy to guy, and sometimes that's like,
we all
okay.
stuff about.
Yeah,
I
well,
forgot
you
there
guys
was
like
so much in
circle me and
5.2.
stuff. Yeah, we all did.
I forgot there was so much.
To be fair, it may seem like the start of 5.3 is slow, but that's because it's very back heavy.
Well, no, and I assume it's going to be kind of like almost like a microcosm of Shadowbringers itself, because like Shadowbringer, especially before, you know, in the lead up, like we have a very, very slow cook to like Mount Golg, and then that's like a big moment, and then you get to simmer for a little bit after that, like, you know, because you've got to actually go to the depths and stuff, and then it's just like
it's
boom,
very much a kind of not even an homage because it's the same expansion. It's very much hitting those same beats.
It's letting you appreciate all the work you've done, big or small.
Yep.
You're having a good going, so have a good day, Sinner.
Yep. Talk to you later. It's the grapes. I've found them.
Remember us.
Remember us.
Remember, we are still low poly. Boy, they weren't kidding. The grapes in Final Fantasy 16 are way better.
Oh, these aren't even the grapes everyone joked about.
Yeah.
Joke about her in Endwalker.
Specific Endwalker grapes.
Well, I'm gonna get. Technically, I think that these grape models are also like earlier in the game, and that's the problem. Like, I'm pretty sure we've been using these models since like AAR. I'm just gonna guess that like in Endwalker, there's a cutscene where they're like much more in the forefront.
There's essentially an entire area that like the game not locks you into, but you are roaming around a lot, and those grapes are everywhere.
Quick question, Omega.
Yeah.
Because I just remembered that. What level is your Dark Knight?
Dark Knight? I think I'm like 60.
Okay.
What, you gotta tell me to have Dark Knight leveled for 5.3?
No.
That'd be a little bit of work.
No, that's stupid. I just remember telling you that the 61 to 70 Dark Knight quests are also quite peak.
Yeah, I need to get back to that, but my leveling rotation has been a little weird. I've been going ham on trying to get Samurai up to 80, and it's taken me a while, chat.
I don't want to be that friend who is just like, hey, you should totally do this, and like try to force content down your
I will
throat.
get to it. Like, that's when I'm leveling next, it will probably be that, or I need to catch Astro up as well, because Astro's at like 70 something. But like that's in my hopper. You know, I don't think I'm going to start Warrior before I, you know, level Dark Knight to like 80-ish.
I just realized something. Her ears are bigger than her eyes.
Got big ears. Also, I think it's just the ambient lighting, but the way that the lighting is working, like the fucking specular highlights in her eyes makes it look like she's got tiny hearts in them.
I thought I saw tiny hidden Mickey, but yeah, I can see the heart.
Well, you know, heart shape, hidden Mickey shape, it's all the same. Happy, like, 20-year anniversary, by the way, to Birth by Sleep. We're kind of getting a lot of anniversaries lately.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I quickly saw her take a picture for fucking dumbass Kingdom Hearts 3 thing.
I think there's a lucky emblem here.
Thank you. Just in case, to say it again, because it's anniversaries, happy early birthday to you, Caesar.
Ooh. I think I'm going to like Red Robin or something for dinner.
Oh yeah, because we don't have that here, what the fuck is Red Robin?
Burger.
Maybe a burger
Just a
restaurant?
burger place.
It's just a burger? Damn, okay.
It's a gourmet it's a gourmet sit-down burger place.
Yeah.
Oh! So, funny thing, I looked it up because I saw a thing listed here for Uber Eats, which confused the fuck out of me. So you guys have a place called In-N-Out Burger, right? In the States?
Never been.
Apparently we have something that's either similar or just the same like that. So, like, Burger King over here is Hungry Jack's. In-N-Out is Over and Out.
That's fine.
I would need a picture, because In-N-Out has a distinct look.
Okay.
I will say I've never liked Burger King.
It's alright.
It's like the one fast food place I just never liked.
I can take it or leave it.
The one thing my sister and I like is actually the Impossible Burger they do.
I will say that's actually pretty solid.
Yeah, I remember when that came out. I was actually fucking working at Burger King when that came out. Okay, hold on. Over and out horse profile? What the fuck? Is that the name of a racing horse?
Probably.
Listen, I love racing horses because they're not allowed to have the same name as a previous racing horse. So the names get obscenely silly.
Yeah, it's like there's an official generational gap that has to occur.
But racehorses have the stupidest names in the world because they're not allowed to copy names.
No, they can't. They just can't.
I think there's a rule in some provinces of Thailand for regular people.
Racehorses also legally have the same birthday of January 1st. It's very weird.
You know what, real quick, since it's relevant to me, why don't I look up the names of the Kentucky Derby winners? There's got to be a list somewhere on the wiki, right?
Assuredly.
Probably.
Yep, that's the Crystallarium.
Here we go.
No, that's too big. The burger's too big. In-N-Out is very red and yellow, white.
Yeah, I just looked it up. So similar. I just thought they were the same because when I looked up Over and Out, like the first few questions it recommends is like In-N-Out.
That's probably just Google being gribbly. Though I could see it, like it being inspired by, if not the same franchising.
Robin, you can hate Burger King, but I'm pretty sure you might enjoy Hungry Jack's, which is still such a stupid name for it.
Here's the thing: I don't think I've eaten a Burger King burger in like forever, but their chicken's okay. I was always fond of the tender crisp.
Oh wait, hold on. Did your fucking Burger King start doing discount like KFC chicken as well?
No, I don't think they've ever done like standalone fried chicken.
Oh well,
man, I expected there to be some really good ones. Like the best one I can find is American Pharaoh, which is neat. They won the Triple Crown too.
That's
I think they were the most recent Triple Crown winner.
Nope, 2018 was because apparently a few years after that, another one got it. Justify.
Now on FX,
Have Another.
Justify.
Yeah. We do get. There's one horse called I'll Have Another.
Listing horse names is basically like listing names of people's characters in Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Busaichi Pegasus, which is
pretty good.
I am pretty sure I saw a post online, I forgot to share it, but it is literally just a picture of a dead Lalafell. The name, Dead Lalafell.
Yep. See, this person's got a normal name.
Here's one from '92. Little E.T.
Okay.
Where are the spaces in that name?
It is little space E period space T as in T-E-E.
Okay, they're trying. They're cooking.
Yeah. Here's this one. This one's just funny. Apparently in 1988, the winner was Winning Colors.
Now the 10th sounds like it's
They
too
sure
soon.
were.
I want there to be a horse that's just called Just Cheating.
There's no way. Was BBS? I joked about it being the 20th. I don't think it can be the 10th though, because that would be 2014. That seems too new for a regular PSP
I
game.
think on Omega stream there is a warrior nearby because I see someone surrounded by an aura.
Yeah, no. Sark Bloodwing, standing next to.
Just name
Read
your
a cutscene.
racehorse steroids and have it win, so you can say steroids won the horse race. Oh, hey, hang on. Here's a Lalafell and limbs called Crunchyroll.
Nice.
I think I've seen them. Oh no, what was it? It reminds me of some of the fun names you'd see people do for Pokemon. I think Game Grumps used to do the same thing.
I see. I'm going to teach these children how to be warriors of light. We're going to kill random enemies.
We're going to kill God and let them.
Correct locations. Looked up the correct locations for maximum kills for this.
I need to make that a GIF, but just that I'm picturing that one bit from one of the Rubik's Raptor videos. Man, that's a major red flag.
There are correct and incorrect locations here, and it's so funny.
Oh, really? Jeez. Well, I'll try this one.
Yeah.
We're not actually.
I think I lucked out when I did this and somehow got all of the spots.
How is this
bad? I deliberately cheated. Like, I wish I was that card because I just want to smoke.
Oh man, if it isn't obvious, I'm struggling over here. Like I'm talking, but occasionally I feel like my head leaning forward and my eyes wanting to.
you feel the creeping up. Well, let's see. We started early, so that means we can technically end early. We're about 2.5 hours.
Don't feel the need to stop on my account.
I won't necessarily, but you know, part of this is having fun hanging out with friends. I will say I talked earlier about how my back was stiff. I've been sitting in this chair leaning back long enough that it's gotten better and relaxed. Let's see, where would I want to take my next rumble?
I forgot that place is called The Chilled.
It's the Chiliad. It's a GTA 5 reference.
Oh, Chiliad? Okay. What is it, The Chilled? Because my mind went, yes, The Chilled Chaos.
No, 1L, 2 I's.
Chiliad Chaos.
Oh, man.
Many fun days.
Thank you, stream chat, and everyone in this VC for putting up with me and my stupor.
Your gooper?
Stupor gooper.
And this is why. This is why. Because it's just everybody's here. Woo! 2 bats.
2? Great. Now that I said that, literally just picturing boxes fucking wielding bats. Yeah.
Thank you, but just one.
Not even baseball bats, literally just holding 2, like, vampire bats in his hands.
Wait, hold on. Did I kill 2 bats and not get 2 fangs? How dare you?
Oh, sorry. To everyone in stream chat and in VC, you are greatly appreciated. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Hey. I'm not heading off. I'm just wishing everyone. I'm just thanking.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Is Loth, why are you phrasing this like you're going away? Are you leaving now?
At the last will and testament. With my last breath, I cast Zoidberg.
Alright, Reed, I've got your bat fangs. Is this like some new goth phase we're going through?
What's your ending count?
I think I got exactly 3. Even though I killed like 6 bats.
Pretty sure you do get 1 for each one. If you want to check your inventory, you'll be able to see that you're here.
Oh, it is 6. Okay, so I did get 1 for everyone. It's just that the objective marker only counted up 1.
For the locations. And the heat lures you have. Hey, Cristalla, I know it's been a while, but did you end up resolving that issue you had with Radzat Han?
Okay, so it looks like there's 3 spots that spawn 3 bats. So you can get a possible 9.
Oh, I'll say beat me by 1. Yes, you killed slightly more bats than me. She's mad at me for not trying. Hey, I tried. I put as much effort into killing bats as I do every other time I kill something.
Listen, if I tried, I would exterminate the whole bat population.
We'll say I tried because I literally cheated to find the locations.
I mean, I guess if I say I was trying really hard, yeah, I would be looking up the hunt guide, and I would have, I would have summoned my chocobo to kill bats faster.
No, Omega, if you were trying, you would have summoned your 9 friends to come along and exterminate the entire forest for you.
I would have had the Crystal Exarch, make Eon's instance and summoned, 7 more bozos.
Wait. Oh, we get the Crystal Exarch to finally activate the tower beam.
Anyone become instant.
I did overkill those bats when they showed up. I fucking hit him with I did magnification into my, combo to do Verflare and Verholy.
Champions from beyond the rift, kill these bats!
Champions from beyond the rift, crush their skull!
I mean, that is kind of what happened.
Champions from beyond the rift. Ah, spiders!
Rattle them, boys!
That's what happens when everybody That's what happens when you do that unsynced and everybody shows up as machinist.
That's probably what's gonna happen if we do Rathalos unsynced, like the extreme version, because we like machinist is very fun for that one.
Well, I have level machinist.
Anything out of the air.
I think machinist is the best class for Rathalos, period.
The only problem is the fact that you only can bring 4 people into the extreme.
Melee is very difficult against Rathalos.
Actually, hold on, where is it?
Or guns.
I did, funnily enough, find a gift related to this.
Ah, perfect.
It's just on the other end of the collab.
Having played that fight, that's pretty accurate, yeah.
I do love that I've seen just the memes recently of everyone just like, Capcom, hey, you should play Monster Hunter World again, and everyone's just like, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They really
Yeah.
did, and it worked.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a testament just to how good. I haven't played it myself, but everybody I spoken to seems to like World, just to let you know, like, how good it was. And there have been a couple of, like, there have been a couple of attempts to do the Monster Hunter clone, and they have not kicked it off as hard. Even though I think, games like Wild Hearts and stuff had their own merits, they're just not being done with as much attention.
Koei Tecmo every time. Okay, let's try a Dark Souls. Let's try a Monster Hunter. But no, Lucky and I have spent many hours in Monster Hunter World. Many hours.
I haven't spent that many in World specifically, but I have spent a lot in Rise, Core Ultimate, Generations Ultimate.
I strongly suspect come 2025 there will be I don't know if it'll be a stream thing, Chad. I'm sorry, but I suspect there will be many gangs in VC of wilds. When it
oh
comes
my god, yeah, that's a thing I need to try to look into doing and getting, which is a PS5 and fucking wilds.
I believe it. You got at least one calendar year to prep. But yeah, I believe it is going to be next gen only. So you will need either probably a decently beefed PC or a PS5, and I do not know how. It's shocking to me, but in the year 2025, I do not know how crossplay will work. Literally, this game we're playing right now, Final Fantasy XIV, is only going to add Xbox this year. Now, are you all right?
Let me double check how expensive a PS5 is over here still.
Goopy.
No, not the Slim. Fuck that.
No, you don't want the Slim? You don't want the... Actually, no, you probably don't want the no disc drive. You strike me as the kind of person who will, roam out to the bargain bin and pick up something physical for cheap.
Yeah. That's how I got the
Rolling out
World
that
Ends...
Hollywood video.
I mean,
how I got the World Ends with You back when I was a teenager.
I still buy a lot of my games that way. But I buy games physically, one, because digital marketplaces are a fucking coin flip. You literally never know when they'll just turn it the fuck off some days, which sucks. But mostly it's just because either it's cheaper or I get tchotchkes. I'm continuing my ordering of Final Fantasy Special Editions, and I've pre-ordered 7 Rebirth with the Steelbook. Not the Super Deluxe, but the regular Deluxo with the Steelbook and probably a map and some other shit.
It's a weird word.
The main reason for me over here why I buy physical copies is because the download takes fucking forever.
Yes,
That's also very valid considering your location.
Your destination.
The final destination.
Tchotchke is just such a weird word when you look at it spelled out.
Yeah, no, it's a fun one.
Let's see. Over here, at some stores, the PS5 is going... Oh, that's a Slim. God damn it. Show me the normal ones.
No, only Slims in Australia.
That's what I'm seeing right now, and I'm not fucking happy about it.
Oi, mate, the PS5 with the disc drive's too heavy for our little floaty boats. The gators keep eating it. Crocodiles.
It's a bit of a shame when it feels like you can do a better Australian accent than me, because I never properly got one.
I mean, my Australian accent is entirely based on deep-seated childhood memories of sounding like Steve Irwin and Crocodile Dundee. Danger, danger, danger.
Fond memories.
That's
I
a
need
knife.
a
This is a
beauty.
knife. This is a knife. I don't even know if you guys even say it like knife over there.
Sometimes. Some people do.
That's not a knife. Oh, I've seen you play knifey spoony before.
Thank you, Aaron. Oh, that's weird. It's not the long deck, it's the tower.
It's an oldie but a classic from early on fucking Family Guy. No, that was Simpsons.
Yeah, Simpsons.
Simpsons did it. I feel like I need to have a word with Crystal Exarch about the architecture of the Crystallarium. Why do you have this fucking long promenade deck and then also this watchtower thing?
Look, the Crystal Tower was built the way it came. He did not choose to.
Sprint
I
up
think
these
those
fucking
are
stairs.
mainly meant to be like lookouts.
Oh, and yeah, no, this is definitely meant to be a lookout tower, but, like, we have the fucking, like, spoke gate, like, walkways back here, and it's just, like, I mean, it looks nice, like, they're symmetrical with the fucking lights, but, like, oh, actually, I think
that
this...
where the
yeah.
Is that where the Amaro and Chocobo take off?
No, the Amaro launches just the upper deck, but actually what it is that's the barrier they have, the hauling comes out of those things. So I
Sweet,
guess they are intended.
For a good old 159 Aussie dollars, I can get the PlayStation 5 Slim Disk Drive.
That's how much the add-on disk drive costs. Fuck.
For a basic Slim on this retail website, it's $799.
It's tingling. Hey, you okay, buddy?
Yeah?
Why am I?
What?
You seeing things there,
Was
buddy?
it you who called me
Hey,
here?
buddy, you sleepwalking?
You seeing some ghost shit? Oh, shit, I'm having a fucking echo flashback. Okay.
Never a good thing
We're
when
going
you're getting echo flashback.
way back.
So you peered into my memories.
Okay, sorry.
No matter.
Go ahead.
You will have found little of import.
I did find a Slim that comes with the disk drive. Because apparently you can't just get a normal PS5 over here anymore. That's just the base now. It's just a Slim with a disk drive.
You know, they probably stopped manufacturing them.
That noise. I thought I was joking.
I mean, they may have switched up. I don't remember how, because obviously the PS5 has gone through production issues. You know, when it was launched. Not a quality issue, but just making enough of them. So they may have actually switched the production.
The best part, that accessory I mentioned earlier for putting a disk drive on a Slim, had an asterisk. Only one per customer.
Yeah.
Okay. Question about the PS5 disk drive. Did it actually have faster load times than a normal disk drive? Those go for $30 on Amazon.
I don't know if the problem is because it's a console. I don't know if you can just plug a normal disk drive into it.
I doubt you can. I have a strong feeling.
Because the console has its own custom OS, so it's there's times when you can't just plug stuff in because it won't read it correctly.
Here, Littlebits is having a moment where just okay, hold on, group huddle. So anyway,
we're talking about the PS5 disk drive. Hey, Littlebits, do you have a PS5?
Littlebits, have you heard about the power of the PS5?
What the fuck's a PlayStation?
It's the power that allows me to go back in time so fast and read your memories. What I wanted to say though was,
I'm sorry.
He started the sentence by saying, "So you peered into my memories." He's making it sound like I pick. Not that I sometimes it feels like Heidelin's just throwing fucking darts. My plot sense tingles.
I see this PlayStation has been rejoined 4 times already.
But I see you intended to summon me here.
Yes, I'm doing Aurum Vale right
I
now.
intended
to get Glower. Fun times.
The fault is mine.
That is a place to get Glower, yes.
I do appreciate
It's
that.
either that or find Brontis. Okay, yeah. I have to beat up a Cyclops.
Yeah. I do appreciate that a little bit over here. It's just oh shit, you were thinking about me or something, and now we're both here. We don't know why we're here. This is weird. A little bit's this is awkward. Can we go?
I merely avail myself of such tools as I require for the conflict to come.
Because I had this whole conversation with old MS, where he did this dramatic thing about revealing our true faces. I know his name starts with an E, but I'm like Emmett Selk.
I don't.
I know his real name. I'll say that.
That which I do is no different from that which you have done.
Oh my God!
So many
Please,
times,
Elizabeth, do
warrior
not
of
give me
darkness.
the "we're not so different, you and I" speech. Please don't do that.
We're not so different,
I
you and
my
I.
skills.
I will eat
I
you.
make
I will
ready
come
to
back to Dr.
vanquish
Evil.
my enemy.
See, I did say that.
You.
Elizabeth, I will literally eat you.
Unhinged jaw.
You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their
I managed
selfless
to get some
labors
actual
in
gear for
service
this
to the
one.
one
I seem
true
to not be
world
doing a lot of
and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibus, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down.
Alright, how the fuck do I craft some level 60 craft?
Destroy you, body and soul. All else
Sorry,
must
Elvis,
wait.
I don't think you should be talking about killing.
Yeah, a little weird.
Not
Got a
very
little weird
friendly
there.
Ere long I will come for you, warrior of darkness. And I will save the world.
What if? Do you want to fight right now?
Trial unlocked.
Trial unlocked. Fight the warrior. Right.
One last matter.
That's just the trial name. Fuck the warrior.
I bore witness to your
I know there's
final
font
struggle
generators.
with
I should
Emmett
make that
Selk.
meme sometime.
It seemed
Oh,
as if he
God.
saw something familiar in you.
Oh,
as if he mistook
Okay, are
you
you
for
gonna talk?
another.
Are you gonna say the quiet part out loud a little bit?
No, I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you, or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude. But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibus, then I must insist you leave at once.
It's my front lawn. Boy! Hey! Don't go punching my cat boy.
Though you lack her
Sadly, a
blessing,
catboy's
your
seen better
soul is
days.
Surprisingly dense.
That's a very funny way of putting it. Also, I think he just tried to punch a crystal exarch in the soul and was like, "Huh, that's tougher than I thought it would be."
You are made out of hard crystal, huh?
Clank.
Do you see? Like it looked like he was fucking speed walking out of there. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's like, shit, that didn't work. Like, what? I gotta go. I gotta leave. This is like double awkward.
I wanted to do something really cool, and then he, like, fuck.
I showed up to a party uninvited.
This.
And then I punched the host.
This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions. It is the tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much.
Your other arm looked
but they would not be
crystally than
persuaded
usual.
and sent me away to rest.
Yes. I think it's been mentioned, but in order to ensure he did all
No need
this
to make
and
a
had
fuss.
the tower and
Strange
lived this
as it
long,
may
he's
sound,
basically been like,
I
time
consider
to
it
attune
something
myself
of
to
a
the
badge of
tower.
honor.
He's been slowly crystallizing.
Like, sir, your arms are a little bit glowing blue.
Ah, man, I thought people
One
in
of the
Final
brave
Fantasy 13
souls
go
who
through
saw
this.
me
It's
delivered
not
under
pretty.
the first.
We
Once
don't bring
said,
that up here.
I do believe, though, he is correct. That's one of the few plot points I remember for 13. It's not cool. It's not fun.
that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism.
I'll have to watch someone
so
go
long
through
as we
this
have
for like
need
2
of
minutes at the end of
inspiration in our
358
lives.
over 2 days.
Also, I've just realized, I feel like Elidibus punched the crystal exarch just to distract me from the conversation we were having before. Because I'm just thinking to myself, because I was literally about to talk about, like, okay, so you're acknowledging that I may spiritually resemble one of your homies. You may be recalling that I might be more
Someone you
juice than
know.
usual. Yeah, you might have actually remembered which guy I was when I was one guy and not 13 guys, and now I'm 6-ish guys. I don't remember the.
But now you're
journey.
just somebody that I used to know.
And then he
Well,
punched my
if I
catboy and ran
recall,
off.
I think the thing where he punches is a callback to
Though
AR.
he and his fellows had no way of
tried to
knowing
do the
whether
same thing
their
to Minfield, yeah.
mad scheme
Yes,
would amount to anything.
he did do the same thing to
They
Minfield.
knew
Yeah.
that the attempt alone would inspire hope.
That's how Elidibus
Also,
leaves parties. He has to punch the host and just leave.
You just went shadow punch. Oh wait, why didn't that work? What?
A
everyone's
more
leaving the party,
optimistic lot
and
one
here
would
comes
be
Elidibus with the donkey
hard-pressed to
punch.
find. They said
It's Elidibus
they would
from the
find
top
a
rope.
means to save our God's forsaken
With the
world,
steel chair.
just as soon as they had sent me on my
Have
way.
you guys, oh man, I need to find that.
Said it with
fucking,
such
I think it's TikTok or
confidence
something that I
that
saw on Twitter, but it's like
For a
some
fleeting
guy dressed up as Jesus, like, let he who was without sin cast the first stone. And then fucking like entrance music starts playing, a guy in like a wrestling
such
outfit
courage
walks
in the
out.
face of
It's
unrelenting
like, it's
despair.
Johnny Sinless.
For a long time,
And he
it
just
was
picks
more
up a
than I could
giant
bear,
rock.
but having come this far,
Oh, that is such a
having
wrestling
sent full
intro
many
too.
on their way myself,
And then
He's
as he
out
gets
there
ready to
building the cheap
clearly.
heat.
as he's getting ready to throw the rock, it's just like, and Jesus with the steel
to
chair,
take
my God.
action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness.
Oh boy, the crystal exarch is gonna tell me to go do something crazy.
Needless to say, I have a plan.
Do you ever think the Crystal
And
Exarch looks at his arms
when
and just
all
like
is
thinks
said
of it
and
like a
done,
scratching post?
I will ask yet another favor of you.
Do Makote have you scratching posts?
I
Is
think
that
there may
racist?
be some jokes to that effect in the game.
You're both here.
I think I know at least
Oh,
one
thank
Makote
goodness.
player who has a cat scratching post in their private room. In a company house somewhere.
I know that when there was that drama about the Lalafell lifter, that like, because there were some people who were like, I mean, how would you feel if there was a Makote cat tree or like a sun lamp for Aura? And like Makote and Aura players were like, that sounds dope, actually.
Like, Makote players, you don't know how bad we would love that.
Like,
I will literally kill you for a cat tree.
Like I made jokes about it, but I unironically
wrong?
love the Lalafell lifter. Like I am the kind of guy who, if they added the fucking dumbass frog
It's
chair
Thancred.
from Animal Crossing
He's
to 14,
collapsed.
I would totally get that. Are you kidding
Oh
me?
god, what happened to
Like,
Thancred now?
some of these things people try to call out don't work if the other side's like, yeah, I'd like that, actually.
Give me that dumb shit.
Oh boy.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
What happened to Thancred?
No, I love boy the Crystal Exarch. He's constantly like, okay guys, don't push yourself, take it easy. And meanwhile, he's just like, gotta make a thing, just slowly crystallizing over it.
Yeah. No, the Crystal
So
Exarch is great.
rapidly crystallizing.
And I will say, I do still feel like referring to him as the Crystal Exarch, even though I know he is a Grahatia, because obviously he has like gone through his own character development.
He's technically future alternate timeline Grahatia.
Yes,
He
he
spent
is the
100
he is the future Grahatia, just like future Trunks.
I
made a
was
joke last
recently
time
just
about it.
watching some. I was watching people react to fucking Dragon Ball Z Abridged recently, so that did hit me.
Well, they just finished their own, anniversary year commentary,
Yeah,
which does get very emotional in the end.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's just gonna walk north. We have crossed the 3-hour threshold, and I am feeling a little yawny myself, but I don't want to just leave it on the cliffhanger of oh no, Thancred collapsed. So we'll go see what's up with Thancred and then we'll see where we're going. Look at a little yawny. Like I said,
Technically, you'll be leaving it on the best cliffhanger to do the next bit.
Oh, am I gonna find the solo duty?
Technically, you're not that far from it.
Then
Technically.
I think actually, even though we did start the stream early, the pacing worked out pretty good.
So, I'll tell you this for free. You gotta go deliver an item at some point after this. And then there's a solo duty.
That's
How
a
many
wild
quests that
one.
involves, I'm not gonna tell you.
Yes, Thancred, you should rest more. You should take a vacation. Oh, that reminds me, that was the thing I was going to say before I got distracted by cutscenes. As with all the music that Soken composes, people have scraped the lyrics out of the music used for the Dawn Trail trailer and presumably Dawn Trail's main theme, and it is very interesting thematically. Also, it does a thing that I really like that's super cool, where there's a section where they do a verse about each of the previous X packs. They talk about a realm reborn, and then towards the heavens, through the storm, etc. And I'm like, I love that shit.
Endwalker, and have you listened to Endwalker yet?
No.
No, he hasn't. I think he's saving himself for when he gets there.
No, I'll watch the trailer and hear
Endwalker
the music
also
then.
does that,
That's
unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
I think Lucky, sorry, not Lucky, Omega has heard Lucky and I just outright say before it came out, we've just been listening to the fucking Endwalker theme on repeat.
Yeah, I will occasionally see, I think, the version that Square uploaded that was the vinyl version. Like, I'll just see that show up in the YouTube history, and I'll be like, ah, Lucky's been here. But yeah, all the music is great, but like I really enjoy watching a lyric video of what it seems like they're going for with Dawn Trail's themes. It's very interesting.
I'll take your word for it.
I mean, I could post the video I watched. But there's a lot of like, you know, look to tomorrow, you know, get ready for the future.
Hey, Pretzel.
Hello.
Nah, that's to be fair with what they say about Dawn Trail, that's to be expected. That those are the lyrics. There was a song in Endwalker where they outright just Soken and all that came out and said, "Hey, this song, if you think there's lyrics, it isn't. This is just random mumbling or whatever it is." And everyone's like, no, we can come up with lyrics for this that work.
I mean, I would assume that Soken deliberately made a song that's just gibberish just to fuck with people. Because, like...
It's his I Am the Walrus.
Like,
I think...
Even the fake languages have language in them.
A specific word for it that, like, it's just noises, but it's meant to sound like a language.
There is a word for that. The first word that came to mind was mondegreen, but that's not it. Mondegreen is the phenomena where you hear different words and song lyrics in the words that are there. I don't remember what song that name refers to, but that's the name for the phenomenon. Oh, I have to return to the Rising Stones.
Are you guys talking about the dragon lyrics in Footfalls?
No, the dragon lyrics in Footfalls have meaning.
Yeah, that's the thing I was mentioning earlier about talking about jokes and stuff, is that, like, when they use fake language, they usually have a meaning.
Yeah, like I fucking looking at Heaven's Word trailer with the subtitles.
Do I dare talk to Tataru Tana? Oh, she looks so concerned. She's so concerned about what's going on.
She's such a worried little loaf.
So we're all assuming that in version 10X is when Tataru gets a job change, right?
She'll be the shinobi.
Actually, yeah, no. I think
Tataru will fight when they finally do the tank again. It'll be Tataru.
Tataru tanks
for summoner.
Tank Taru.
That's great. I am yawning, so I think I will actually call it here. We've crossed the 3-hour mark. We're in 5.3 for realsies.
Yep.
So I think this is as decent a spot to stop the stream as any. So thank you all for tuning in. I guess we'll get to the part that everybody's super excited for next time. But won't that be nice?
Next time
Chad?
on Dragon Bow.
Correct. Where is my... I think my minion's been tucked away this whole time. Oh, yeah, there they are. Okay, so we got the dark pod and the light pod. Or... Oh, I don't have my minion inside the Rising Stones, that's why. Anyway.
Yo, pink bean.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in.
Dude, can we get a pink bean minion in this game?
There is.
Kill this man. Mr. Electric!
I need it.
Lighting this man.
That's where we're going to end the stream. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming.